Welcome. Are we live? I think we're live, right? Yes. Hey, cousin Tracy. Whoop, whoop. We are live on Restream today. So we're not going to have all the bells and whistles, but you have Summer's Big Butt, and we've got Maligator and Potato up here with me to talk through this.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo, what in the actual hell is going on here? Hello, Banksy. Look who's in the house. Banksy. Oh, and look at my dogs run away every time.
They're like, I'm out.
Yeah. So we're just going to go. Yeah, we're just going to go to the to the picture here because I've had a rough day. So I'm not going on camera today. The Citizen says, so they think she was murdered? Just coming out the gate with that. But it sounds like they think something's definitely up. Brett.
Yep.
I mean, her dad and grandpa kind of sounded that way as well.
Dude, what in the actual F is going on?
Crazy.
All right. So I became a member today, as well as I know all three of us are members of AWP, so we could watch this. Maligator's been a long time fan.
Yep, I've been a member.
But I did join today because I really wanted to see, after watching that trailer, you know, what went on. Lori, thank you so much. Lori Staggs coming in hot. You still in the Nashville, Lori? You guys say hi to Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
We love Lori.
We love Lori.
But so I joined and I watched and I just got through with it right before we came live. So I just finished this. Now, I just want to say, Mike Sander joined them too. Awesome. A lot of people in here are saying foul play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I am shooketh by a few things, and I'm going to be sending myself some screenshots I took. But in the meantime, we're going to go over Maligator's screenshots of the vehicle. She got some really good pictures here, and so did Tracy. So I'm actually sharing all of these. Yours are still saving as HEIC, Maligator.
How?
I think you need to change in your settings.
I say they're from my Mac though.
Yeah, it's the live feature.
And I did it in 4G.
So what is this we're looking at? So you're gonna have to walk us through these because, like I said,
that's the front window, and you can tell he's looking through to the other front window because it's intact. And I believe those are airbags.
So that's the windshield or the passenger?
That's through the.
I mean, we don't want to say front window because I'm getting confused.
This is the driver's window.
Okay.
And you could see the light that her window isn't broken because you can see his light. That's the driver's window. And that light.
Yeah, because it's reflecting.
Yes, it's reflecting.
It's reflecting. So the driver's window, we all thought the driver's window, or at least I did.
No.
I thought the driver's window was smashed.
No.
Which would have made sense to me because the mirror was broken.
But the mirror's not broke underground.
So I thought, well, maybe it, when it hit the bottom, it broke. So you're telling me the mirror on the driver's side was broken?
No, it's not broken. It's not broken on the pictures, Jay. It's not
when it was pulled out, it was hanging down.
Because they pulled through both front windows, side windows, and flipped her car. And I think that's when the mirror broke and why they broke the other.
And why it was dented right there?
Yes. They flipped it.
So it was intact under. Holy shit.
It's in the pictures. We have the pictures in here.
Okay. All right. So we're going to keep going through them. I just have to open each one individually, and it's a pain in the butt.
Tracy sent the one in Slack of the driver's window. It's separate on the bottom. She just wanted to share it so everyone could see. Yeah, because the car was leaning on the driver's side. So you would think that all would have been broke. It was odd the passenger window was broke out.
Should I go in order then of the of how you took.
Just click them because I mean, at this point, I don't know. I just was clicking.
Okay. We'll just go through each one because
Mm-hmm.
we all interesting as hell.
But I did write in my notes. I wrote notes of which.
Okay, here's one of the first ones. Okay.
Mhm.
There's the license plate. So we don't know who this car was registered to. But it says July, and I don't know, and this might not even matter. But the car looks like it was purchased in Washington State. And the July, usually like it's your birthday. So like mine is November, so my plates say November. Is it like that in every state? Because it was in Michigan.
I'm in January and my car's September. It's when
okay, so sometimes when you buy it, yeah. So it depends. Everything is different. But yeah, that is such a clear photo. So what we're looking at is the underside of where the license plate is. So that's like a light that shines down on the plate.
Yep.
Right?
That's his fingers holding the car right there. The two little black things above the plate is his fingers.
Yeah, it's like a glove on the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
And I can actually go like this, which makes it a lot more easy to see. You know, from that angle.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was looking at it upside down.
Well, I just think it's interesting when you put it in the right angle, it clicks. And at least that's how my brain works.
Yeah, mine too.
I have a hard time like deciphering without actually I'm like a visual person. All right, so let's go on to the next one. These are so like clear and detailed. It's crazy.
I tried.
All right, so we looked at the window. Now here's ooh. All right, tell me what this is. And you guys, we're just going to take our time going through these. I'm not in a rush. So what is this we're looking at?
This again, driver's side window. And that's why all that white clothy looking stuff inside I thought was airbags. To me, is what it looks like to me.
Okay, so is that the right direction?
So, yep, that's the right driver's window, and then you can see his headlamp, and then the other side with the left mirror, that's the passenger side window. So he's looking straight through, and you can see the left mirror over there.
Now, where do you see an airbag? What are you saying is the airbag?
That white fluffy stuff I feel like inside there looks like an airbag. What else would be that full in the seats? Because that's the front seat.
You're talking.
See the headrest?
Yeah, hold on. Let me use my drawer.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking right in here.
No, that's the headrest that you just circled.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See where the mirror is in the left corner there?
Right here?
That's all airbag and up through. That's all airbag. Because you
like
can see
all of this.
Jake.
What?
Look through and you can see the mirror outside the car through the left side. See it on the
right here.
Yep.
Okay,
so then
that's
the steering wheel would be next to it. And that all that white stuff I feel like is airbags. Because what else would that be?
Okay, this is the broken window. Okay, I'm a little slow. Okay. I'm a little slow. That's why I said we gotta take our time because I have a headache and I've been in this hot house all day. So right here we're talking in this box.
All of this. Keep going out more. All this white stuff is all, I think, airbag, yes. Because that passenger side's broke out. I think that's airbag. What else would all that be?
Passenger airbag? Or all across the front?
I think it's all the front. I think it's all of it. Look how much of it there is in the front
Would
seat.
something in the water trigger the airbags? Did AWP mention anything about like it flipping? Like, is there a motion thing that would maybe trigger that or maybe malfunction being in the water?
I don't know.
I don't think he even mentioned the airbags at all.
No, he didn't. It could very well they didn't. But to me, that's what it looks like.
Okay, so you think it's airbags. There was no mention of airbags officially.
Right. No.
Okay.
People are saying no, but I don't know.
I mean, it could be other stuff that was in the car as well. I mean, we don't know.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, it was upside down. We don't know if there was blankets and shit in there. But this right here is clearly broken glass.
No.
No, in the back.
Mm-mm.
Not that
No.
bit.
I'm confused then. If this is the passenger window, it's broken.
This is the driver's
That's
side.
the driver's. It's the other side.
The other side is broken.
Like the jagged bit you can see.
That side over there is broken.
Yeah, I can't make it out. I'm going to have to open another photo.
This is
because I honestly can't.
This is the driver's window. Side window. You could tell by his headlamp light that it's intact. See how there's soot on the window?
Mm-hmm. And you can see the mirror on the other side.
Yes.
Above the broken bit of window.
Yes.
I'm just trying to picture. I don't know. My mind can't. I don't know. My mind can't capture this one. I don't know why.
It's sideways and then
it's
look.
okay. We'll go. Let's look at another one. Maybe it'll come together. It's just hard when you're looking at such a close up and you haven't really looked at much, you know? All right. So let's go to the next one you took. Okay. Let me share. Don't get frustrated with me.
I'm not.
I'm trying. You know I'm slow. Okay.
It's harder looking at pictures than watching the video, though.
Yeah, and I'm not going to play the...
So this is upside down, and see how the window's half rolled down?
Okay, let me flip it then. Let me flip it if it's upside down.
Yep. There you go. That's the back driver's side window.
The back driver's side window. And it's partially down, like halfway down.
Look at my notes. I wrote it in my notes so I don't get this confused because I don't want people coming at me.
Yeah. I mean, you can see the line, bottom left corner.
That's just the part of the car. The metal of the car that separates the windows.
It looks like a reflection or something.
That's from my window. That's from my window in my bedroom.
Oh, that's your house? Jesus. I'm like, what is that?
These ones you're looking at first, I took with my tablet. That's why you see that. But the next ones are from my Mac. That's why that looks weird. Okay, I wrote it. Right side rear is half down. So that's that one.
Okay, let me open up the next one. I hate that I have to close it every time. That's really stupid. Okay.
That's the driver's side again.
Okay, so do I need to flip it?
No, I mean, you can see right through it. I see the mirror on the top left.
See, I'm confused. What's the metal on what's this?
That's the hood.
That's the frame. Car frame.
I can't make shit out of this. Oh my
it's upside
God.
Down, so it's on the bottom.
Well, I wanted to flip it the right way.
That is the right way, Jay. It's upside down. You can see the mirror on the other side. I can't explain to you that better.
Am I upside down right now? I shouldn't be.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are.
The car is on its roof, and this is the window.
Yeah, but I see the bottom of the pond.
At the bottom.
Yeah.
You see the grass?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it's upside down.
Okay, but you're saying the picture's upside down or the car? I know the car's upside down.
No, that's picture.
Oh, okay.
Oh my word, girl.
Holy hell. If I could play a double reverter, I would.
No, the reflections were not from my bedroom. There was just the one with the blinds, for goodness sakes.
No. That's the like either his lamp or like a flash or something.
It is from him looking at the window and it's still intact. That's why it's reflecting.
Is there a way on Mac to like scroll through photos instead of opening each one?
I don't know. I have them all on my I screenshotted them all to my desktop.
Well, I know what you're saying, but like I should be able to just
Some I can. But it
Click an
depends on how
arrow.
I dropped them. Because I dropped them in sets. Like one I did 10 at a time.
No, that
Maybe-
shouldn't matter.
Maybe
Okay, so
from the bottom up.
let's talk about let's check chat because I'm gotta get this shit together. I gotta airdrop myself some stuff. What's going on in chat?
People are just being rude.
Mhm.
Why? Why are they being rude? Tell me what's going on. 'Cause
They're
I
just
can't
saying,
read it.
"Oh, the reflections are from her room." No. The light is from his frickin' headlamp, for God's sake. They don't go down there blinded without a light. It's her driver's window. Go pay and rent the movie and then you'll see. For God's
Well, some people
sake.
are upset that they made it members only. I don't think that's fair to be upset about that.
That's why I found the pictures. So I'm trying to share them and explain.
I mean,
them.
I'm sure that they will release it to everyone.
Yeah, they are.
It's just that's part of being a creator, dude. That's how they make their little bit of extra money. I mean, it's what they do.
We got it, Mark. No darn airbags. Someone laughing at me because he said rent the movie. I've been sick for 2 days, so leave me alone.
All right, I'm just trying to figure out the easiest way for me to scroll through these. So just give me 2 seconds here. There we go. I did it. I did it. Okay, now let me share. You just got to give me a minute, dude. Don't get frustrated with me.
No,
I don't work well under pressure.
No one's frustrated.
Oh, they're releasing it Wednesday. You guys, it is Wednesday.
They're releasing
Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 days. 2 days you have to wait. Or you can pay $6.
Yeah, for real.
To me, it was worth $6.
For real.
Yeah, it is. And people are saying it's all about the money and stuff, but this is how they do
Right, it's
their
their
volunteer
job.
work for everyone. Like, they work on donations and stuff. So I think paying $6 for it is not a bad thing.
No.
At
Preach
least,
it, potato.
they can go and help other people then. I don't really understand why people are complaining about the money.
No.
Yeah. I mean, if it was your loved one in the water, you'd probably be the first one to
Mhm.
fucking call them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's not as big, so this is pissing me off. I need Steve Jobs to give me a tutorial. But here we go. Let's scroll. See, I can scroll through them this way. Maybe I can. Oh, God, now you're seeing my whole business. This ain't going to work. Fuck. Hold on. I hate this fucking program.
And they didn't say they don't need donations. They just said they don't ask for them.
Oh, are we still on the donation thing with these guys? Come
Mhm.
on now.
Yep.
Give me a break.
How many of you subscribe to YouTubers?
Mm-hmm.
No different. But they'd use their funding to find missing people. So let's just stop with
Exactly.
Right. How many drama channels have you super chatted because they were getting it on and in their fucking
Yeah.
live?
that. Oh, so there you go.
Okay. Scott Skulls. I don't know what Jared said because I'm behind. I am way behind. Hello, Latasha. You're back. Welcome back. All right. So what am I looking at, Gator?
Okay, so this is the back passenger side window. And you see where it's blurred out in the window? That's where they found her remains. You know those little tiny windows?
Mm-hmm.
on an SUV?
Oh, yeah. The ones in the hat, like on the side of the hatch. Hmm. So it sounded to me when I watched it, and maybe some of you guys haven't seen it yet, but it sounded to me when I watched it that immediately they felt that there was something wrong because she was not in the driver's seat.
Yeah, And she was all the way in the back. So she wasn't just
I
on the
mean-
back seat. She was in the hatch.
In the hatch. And they it was immediate, their
Yep.
response to that. When he came up from the water,
Mm-hmm.
he said I don't remember his exact words, but he said it didn't seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he first seen shoes.
The
from-
bearded guy asked him, like, dude, was she in the driver's seat? And he said no.
Mm-hmm.
So what, alligator? Shoes?
Yeah, he was on the driver's side, and when he got to the driver's back window, he said up to him, "I see shoes." And then that's when he went around to this side, and that's when he seen her here in this little window that they boarded.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
So
And those
this,
are their words from the show.
Mm-hmm.
you guys, this is
Sad.
Yeah.
when he came up. Let me show you.
And they were saying as well that there's like a small gap to get back into the back of the car as well. Because they do sometimes find people in the back because like that's the last air pocket there is. But to get all the way back into the hatch was like a really small gap between the headrest and the ceiling of the car.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Yep.
So it's not like you could just kind of float in there.
Mm-mm. No, they said she was kind of like laying in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was devastated. You could just
Yeah.
see it in his face. I mean, they have children themselves. I can't imagine finding somebody underwater for 2 weeks, how that doesn't go out of
Yeah.
your eyes.
Mm-hmm. And she's only 16.
Yeah. So to donate to their channel, absolutely.
Trish Mulville says, stop saying the F word.
Who said the F word?
What?
Probably me. Fuck directly off.
Oh gosh.
Tell her to not.
She's probably never been here before.
I'm guessing not.
Okay, so this is his face when he came up.
Mhm.
Unbelievable.
Mhm.
But I was just shocked at their immediate response. Like, that is what convinced me that something's not right here,
Yeah.
because they were immediately suspecting foul play. And I don't feel like they do that. I've watched a lot of their videos. I admit I haven't watched them all, but I've watched a lot of them. And they've always been nothing but respectful. And that's why, Maligator, I want to clear the air about the mother's Facebook post yesterday, because everyone thinks that I just randomly found that and then said, oh, I'm going to put this up. But it was legit posted from her account and quickly deleted.
And then changed the whole profile. But
And then all the pictures, everything. Yes.
because I think the backlash was just a little too much.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't blame them for putting out the video. And I think that there's subtle hints in this video, because I don't feel these guys would ever straight out say, we think something's wrong and we think it's this. They're not going to do that.
No, they're not going to do something that's going to cause a load of speculation and stuff. Like, they know that people are going to be talking about it afterwards. And I don't think they'd put stuff out there if they didn't think that there was something wrong.
People are already talking about it.
Yeah. And they knew that would happen.
He was like devastated and said, call the authorities.
Yeah.
And he said, we got to call the family first.
So then they proved that they called not only one family member, but two.
Yep.
So if mom is not speaking with those said family members, that's not their problem.
Yeah.
That's not their fault. It's not their job to contact every side of the family.
No. And they said that they were the only contacts they had as well. So they contacted who they could. If they don't have the contact number for the mom, then they can't contact her. So they contacted who they could. And I guess they would just assume that they would send the message.
Yeah. I mean,
and then they're out there doing the rest of their job.
He said, this was my contact. The person who called the aunt was his contact.
Yeah.
Then
did they state that the car was in neutral?
Yes. Jared did.
Holy shit.
Yep. That's why it rolled out with the wheels, guys. It was in neutral.
Okay. The next thing I want to discuss Well, tell me what I'm looking at here because we didn't discuss this photo and I don't know what it is.
This
Tell me what-
is the passenger window that's broke out. And that's what was in there. The Truly.
What is
can.
Truly? What is that?
It's like White Claw. Like a alcohol seltzer.
Oh, okay. So I see a Mac charger.
Yep. A hairbrush.
Ooh, so there's cans of alcohol in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if we can see it visible, is there more?
What do you mean?
What do you think? More cans.
Oh,
What do you think this is?
I'm not sure.
See, now if you look at the hairbrush,
Mm-hmm.
it's leaned up. It's sitting upright against something. This.
Looks
Whatever
like,
this.
mm-hmm. It's upside
Whatever
down.
that is.
Everything just kind of fell to the roof.
Right, but it's leaned on something is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it looks like a piece of clothing, like a sweatshirt or something.
Yeah.
She was supposed to go camping, so she did have things in her car.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what this is, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Well, it's got a little glare on it, though, whatever it is.
Yeah, what is that?
Mm-hmm. The visor from the roof.
Yeah. I was thinking
Oh
that.
my God.
Visor, and that's the mirror.
Yeah.
Why is the visor off?
It's not. It's connected to the
It's
car. You can
up-
see it right
it's
there
upside
on the corner.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
the top now.
Oh,
Visor.
right. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not good with perception, I guess.
Oh my God. Who's wolf suck? Money hungry.
I don't know, but I just blocked him for 5 minutes. He's back?
Yes. And he's saying
Where
money
is he? Oh, where is he? Block him. I gave him a chance. You're a prick.
I can't block him on here.
Oh, he's gone. Or no, I couldn't. I need the mods to block him.
Hold on, I'll go in my thing.
We don't know where Jagger was. Take it easy. We have no fucking clue where that kid was. We don't know where fucking anybody was. We have no idea. We just know what we've heard.
He's
right.
gone.
We know what we've heard. We have no
Yeah.
idea if he was actually where he says he was. Did
So
you
that's-
verify his location? Because I didn't.
So that's the shiny part then. So we know that's the mirror that you flip up on your visor.
Yeah. Okay. So this picture here, let's talk about this. This is the piece of the pie right here. This is the piece of the pie. Who is Nick? And who did he see? At the other, what was it called? The Boca?
Boca. Mm-hmm.
On the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah, the
So
roadside guy.
supposedly there was another party at Boca, right? We heard that.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So there could have been another party going on. This dude claims to them, and I'm not saying that, you know, anything, but that he came to them, said, I'm a tow truck driver. I work out of Reno, and this is my territory. I was called out here Saturday morning at 11 a.m.
Yep.
Yep.
But where did the discrepancy in the days come in?
Because
him.
he wasn't sure because he was there working all weekend. But apparently Jared from Adventures with Purpose said when he drove away, he thought the situation was so odd that he called his girlfriend, who was a nurse, and she remembers the exact day because it was her family member's birthday and it was Saturday. And the only reason why they seen them is they seen the truck and trailer getting off the ramp and got off and followed them to the parking lot of Best Buy to talk to him. And that's why they went to Boca first. This was their confidential person. Jared just said it.
Yeah, he said normally they would go to where the last ping was, so they would have gone to Prosser, but they
Well,
didn't.
they were told
because
it was
of this
cleared, too.
one.
But they
Yeah,
also
they
were
were told
told
it was done.
oh, there's nothing to
Mhm.
see at Prosser. So then
Yeah.
they hear this tip and they're like, well, fuck, this is where we need to be.
Yeah, because this was then the new last known sighting of her. So the
But if-
last place that she would have been. So that's why they checked that one instead first.
Right. But this guy is what I'm wondering about.
Mhm.
Because if he's in a tow truck and he has GPS and he spoke with law enforcement, he would know what day. And if he felt something was wrong, I heard him say to them, oh, he was always on one side and she was on the other. And then they asked him, did she seem uncomfortable? And he was like, mm-hmm. And then so he leaves and he feels this girl's uncomfortable. So he calls his girlfriend.
He just said it was.
Then why would you call your girlfriend?
I think he
why
thought it was.
Wouldn't you go back and ask the girl if she needed a ride or she needed help or go to the police? You call your girlfriend?
I think
I'm not buying it. Not buying it.
They were asking how to put on the seat belt.
I'm just not buying it. I feel like he may have seen somebody,
but so I'm going to come to his defense for a minute. His camera and surveillance does audio and video, and it says it goes straight to corporate. So I'm sure corporate has turned it over to law enforcement. He doesn't have the actual way to look at it. It goes into the headquarters, not in his car. Like it's in his car, but it goes live streamed and audioed to the main server is what.
So he wouldn't be able to check what time he was actually there.
Correct. He went
well, maybe not what time, but what day. I mean, once you figure out that a girl's missing, wouldn't you know?
Well, that's
if
why
you thought you were witness to the last time she was seen.
But he didn't realize anything was wrong until like a week after, though, did he? So then he's like retrospectively looking back on it.
So you know what's fucked up? You know what's fucked up about this? And I'm going to tell you what's fucked up. This guy went through this thing, thought something was wrong. A week goes by and he sees a flyer. And where? A coffee shop. Where did Kiely used to work? Supposedly a coffee shop. Are you fucking kidding me? So a whole week goes by, but he remembers freckles. He remembers freckles on this kid's face. But a week went by and he didn't think nothing was up. Not buying it. Sorry, not. This is not Adventures Nick. This is a different Nick. Oh my God, chat is blowing up.
He's
you know what,
to do with them.
Just fuck it. Don't even worry about it. Just let it roll. This is going to get people worked up because people think either one thing or another. And you know what I mean? This is just one of those things.
And he said freckles or acne. And they said
but he said freckles first. Freckles.
Or acne. He wasn't sure.
I mean, I'm probably the worst freaking eyewitness ever. Okay. I know I wouldn't remember freckles. But if I didn't think anything of it, I didn't have a reason to remember, why would you remember those details?
Because well, it was odd. So maybe he did remember more so than.
And furthermore, if he did contact Ellie and this is a real story, shouldn't he be shutting the fuck up and not being on camera if this is a criminal investigation?
Yeah, well, that's what I want to know. Why this detail is being put out there now? Because the description, I mean, everyone thinks of the same person with the description that he gave.
Yep. They think
so everyone is now going to be thinking, everyone now is going to be thinking that Jagger was there because of this description.
Well, and what Jared said, depending on how this investigation goes, that they have 2 other videos that they are going to release, and it's more in detailed videos of him and his girlfriend and other footage.
Yeah.
Not my real name. What's the real big problem? Oh my God, Johnny.
Okay.
Why would, you know what? TF, you're right. Oh my God. You guys, we have to think, we're smarter than this, okay? Look at this. If corporate gave the video to the police and the FBI, the timeline would have changed. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely. Ding, ding, ding.
Well, the timeline
Why
did
is someone
change
trying
really
to
in time.
implicate? Why is this guy trying to implicate her ex-boyfriend? That's what I want to know.
Listen though,
Mhm.
how many
Who
times did they
put this
change-
guy up to say this? Someone did.
How
I
many
guarantee
times
it.
did they change the time though, guys?
Well, if she was on video at 11 a.m. on Saturday, don't you think they would have said she was last seen Saturday morning at
The
11
day
a.m.?
after. Yeah, that's
For
a
God
big
ass
difference.
sakes,
I
that
know
makes
that they
the whole case different.
Yeah, they
Not
changed the last
criminal
pings and stuff.
investigation, though. I feel like they keep some stuff to their vest.
Then
That's
he
a
shouldn't be
big
fucking
thing.
talking.
Yeah,
Then
it's
he
out
shouldn't.
there now.
Even a bigger reason why he shouldn't be talking.
I agree.
If
Yeah.
he spoke with LE, he was definitely told not to release this information because they're not releasing it, right? So if this is a criminal investigation.
Mhm.
They announced that this is a criminal case, and you got this dude who's supposedly a witness
Yeah.
to seeing her, the last person to see her, and he's giving this outlandish story describing her ex to a T. And he's
And
using
also-
everything that was in the media. This guy
Wait.
didn't say
Mhm.
one goddamn thing that we didn't already know.
Wait,
Tell me one thing he said that was not in the news.
he also said her phone was dead and that he used
Yeah.
That was in the news too.
she used his phone to call for.
Yeah, they could if it's her boyfriend, they could look at his phone.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So if this is true, why is he talking?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
it
it's
doesn't
affects
make sense.
everything.
Sorry, it doesn't make sense.
because they're upset. I think that's
Mm-mm.
how I feel.
Who's upset?
Yeah.
I think that all of this is coming out because there's so much speculation in them.
But it's a
throwing-
criminal case.
Yeah, but if it's a
If-
criminal case and they're still
I don't care who's
investigating
upset.
stuff,
I don't care who's butthurt over fucking YouTube. This is a
Mhm.
girl who's dead.
Well,
This
if it
is
went
a
to
criminal
trial,
case. Yes.
if it goes to trial and he's just been talking about maybe like a key witness or a suspect, which is what it kind of sounds like. He's
Yeah,
talking
that's
about it on
fucked
here
up.
now, and then they go to trial. I mean,
Everybody's worried
Then
about
what?
everything else in that video. This is the meat and
Yes.
potatoes of that video.
this is what bothered me the most about watching it. I was like,
Oh.
what?
I know I did the
Like,
same thing. I
why?
scrolled through all their comments. I'm like, why is no one asking about this guy?
Exactly. Same.
This
Because all the
dude-
like I've never seen one of their videos that has something like this in it. So I was
Never.
like, they've put it in for a reason. I don't think it's a
Yes.
mistake. It's for a reason.
Yes.
And like they said, they have more that they haven't put out there, and depending on the direction that it goes in, they'll release the other stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
So they clearly know more. There's something else going on.
There's something going on. And this is, I think, a
Criminal.
trigger. I think this
Yeah.
is meant to be some sort of trigger.
Push
Because-
Ellie, better move it.
Yeah. Because now they
Almost,
have
because-
to address it.
Because now everybody's being blamed.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? And why is he talking? Jeddah from Texas, they should have verified that information. Boom. If they had GPS, video, everything else, that would have been verified immediately.
Yeah, well, he even said that they do have cameras on his truck, and his truck was facing their car, so it would have everyone on the video as well. So they
And
obviously
audio.
have that, so they can verify who was actually on it. They all
Yep.
know who it is.
And audio.
And then Jared was also saying that the description was positive match for who you would think it was.
Yep. He did.
He did.
He did.
Yes, he did.
So they're implicating the
Yep.
ex.
Yep. I mean, he must be on that video. If they've positive,
you know what?
it was
Okay,
a positive match. He
Okay,
must be
I
on the
have a-
video.
I have a theory. What if this guy wasn't taken serious? What if they didn't follow up? How many times have we heard that?
Yeah.
I called LE. They never fucking called me back.
Yes.
How many times have we heard that?
So possible.
Oh, we're getting multiple tips. Stop. Stop giving us the same tip over and over. Remember that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Maybe he was fucking ignored.
But
And
they
this
also
was his
said
only recourse. Maybe
yeah,
it
they
was
also
bothering
said
him.
that. They did mention the tips and stuff. They'd have to go through all of the tips to see if there was anybody else who saw like the same kind of thing. So maybe the tips are in, but they just haven't found them yet
Mhm.
to corroborate his story.
I know the party was on Friday. I know the party was Friday. He's saying he saw her on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock.
Mhm.
So that brings me to my next question.
Was it Kiely?
No. My next question is this. Where was her fucking mom? Excuse my language. Where was her mother?
So that morning, Kylie was meant to go on a camping trip. So her friends went to Starbucks. Kylie's mum also went to Starbucks and sat and waited there until 9 a.m., which was the meeting time that Kylie was going to go there and meet them. So when she didn't turn up, that's when Kylie's mum reported her as missing. So that was 9 a.m., 2 hours before this.
Okay, wait. Back up. Is that verified?
Yes.
But yes, that's in the timeline. Yeah.
Okay. This is my problem. We have a mother, and I'll pull up the damn interview if you want me to. I'm not swearing at you. I'm just fired up. We have a mother who said out of her own mouth, she texted me, said she was leaving in about 45 minutes. And I said, wake me up when you get home.
Yep.
Okay. Can we all agree on that? Chat, can we all agree that this mother said, wake me up when you get home? Now, let's take into consideration we have a 16-year-old who is a brand new driver, who's out at a party, she always goes out there. Her mom knows what's going on out there. Okay? So we've got those two factors. Wake me up when you get home. We're all moms. If my child is a new driver, I'm already nervous with her being on the road. I know you are, Potato.
Yes.
You've experienced the first driver blues, right?
Yep.
So and I have too. We're a mess. We're a fucking mess. So if we get a text and we say, okay, 45 minutes, if we doze off, right, by mistake, we wouldn't sleep so hard until the next fucking morning, would we?
No, I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't. I'd either not be able to sleep or I'd sleep so light that I would keep waking up.
Don't you think you'd wake up at some point? Yes, you'd wake up at some point. So I'm expected to believe that this woman got a text, said, wake me up when you get home. Latasha says, I'm up on my damn truck. Yeah. I'm telling you. So we're expected to believe she got this text, said, wake me up when you get home. She didn't wake her up, obviously, because she never came home. But where's Tony? Where's the husband? So they both slept until it was time to go to Starbucks and woke up and said, oh, Kylie's car's not here. Did she not know who to contact? Is that why she went to Starbucks? I would have been calling her friends. Did she not know her friends?
She did call her friend. So Kylie, her mum woke up at 8 a.m. and realized that she wasn't at home. So she checked Kylie's phone location and saw that she was last at Prosser Campground. So she called, is it Megs?
Yes.
She called her and she told her that she'd left the party early, but they were supposed to all meet at Starbucks to go camping at 9 a.m. So Kylie's friends went back to Prosser Campground and saw that Kiely wasn't there, like her car wasn't there. So her friends and her mum went to Starbucks and waited there until 9, which is when thinking that Kiely might show up there.
So mom never went to Prosser, even though her phone was last there? Never went there to check?
The friends did. They went back.
She counted on the fucking friends? What? Hail to the no. Are you kidding me right now? What? Wolfslayer? Why is Wolfslayer in chat? Block them. Is that a new name? Oh my God. This is crazy. So mom had no clue like where to find her. So mom didn't even go out to the last location. The friends didn't said, oh, she's not there. And she was just like, okay.
Yeah.
But how do you sleep? You and your husband, right? Because she mentioned Tony. Tony's free game because she put Tony in her little post. No one contacted Tony or I through this whole thing. Whoever Tony is, never even saw Tony, right? Gabby Petito's stepdad was all up in Wyoming looking for her.
Yeah.
Never saw Tony, but Tony somehow deserves some kind of respect in this, right? More respect than the dad and the grandpa who were shoreside, distraught, right? There's something wrong here. There's something wrong. Her and Tony slept all night long and never once noticed that girl never pulled in.
Mm-mm.
Wouldn't you hear that car on those roads? I mean, it's...
Who knows out there, though?
Well, I mean, we know that Jody Sue said that she heard cars going down up and down Ben Hill. Wouldn't you hear a gravel? Like, it's dirt. I mean, don't you remember the liability waiver to get out there?
I mean, when we've seen some of the people go out there, the cars jumping and popping all over the place.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mrs. Pete, where is the obituary? I've been searching for that for a week.
I don't think they released her yet.
Oh, they didn't, but they released her Venmo on the memorial information. That's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
No obituary, but on the Find Kiely page. I'm getting in Anthony mode. Find Kiely page. Her Venmo is attached to her daughter's memorial. Why?
And her birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she would have been 17. Mm-hmm.
What if this guy saw someone else and it wasn't Kiely?
Mm-hmm.
What if Kiely was in the back?
That's what I'm thinking.
And this
That's
was two
what I was
people.
thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But bottom line, mom's not making sense here. So either mom totally does not pay attention to what her 16-year-old's doing, and I said it. There's no other way to slice it. I can't make it look pretty because it's not.
No.
You know what I mean? I've tried to make it look pretty and I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So party suddenly breaks up. We hear these headlights are going by the campers all at once. And then these two nervous people out of it, acting weird, according to this guy, are with Kiely's car.
And one in a light gray sweatshirt, which Kiely was never said to be in.
Yeah.
But think about this. Who was together searching in another location while all this was going on? While Sammy's over here waving her arms, twirling around. Come to me, come to me. Who is absent from all of this? Who's absent from the scene? Kate and Jagger.
And didn't they say that it would be one of those three that would find her?
Mm-hmm.
Kate, Jagger, and
Sammy.
who else was it?
Sammy.
Was it Sammy?
Yeah. And Megs.
So maybe, Pisces, or something bad happened and somebody called Jagger to come out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you can't forget the part in the video where they said straight up she had a fight with someone that came from L.E.
Yeah, and it came out of his mouth. It was Sammy. You could tell the way he said it.
It was blurred out, but we can assume. I don't know. But he did say a name. They have a name that she got in a fight with. And who was the one talking about boxing gloves?
Sammy.
I don't know what this guy saw or didn't see, but if Ellie ignored him, I could see him coming forward and following these guys saying, hey, dude, something ain't right. I can't get this off my mind.
Yeah,
I feel like I need
the only way. Like you're going to get the info out there is by going direct to them. And if no one's listening to you, it must be so frustrating. If you know something that's happened, it was really weird. You know that it's on video as well, so there's.
I'm willing to give him. I'm willing to give this dude the benefit of the doubt. If he was, because we have heard that a lot, that people call tip lines and they're like, I mean, that's why Scott. I mean, that's part of Scott Peterson's new defense if he gets a new trial, is that witnesses weren't called. Because it didn't fit their narrative. Did these cops just want this to go away?
I mean, how many times does that happen?
Saturday morning, too, though. They could just be like, no, because her last ping was Friday night. But, I mean, and you could mistake in one of them girls for her. He doesn't know them personally. And seeing her on a flyer, it could have been any blonde girl. Let's be real on that.
Well, how many missing blonde girls are there in Truckee?
No, I'm saying, though, like, Sammy, Kate, one of them.
Oh, they all look the same.
Yeah.
Especially if they're hungover and all fucking strung out.
Yeah.
But Wait a second. He describes the other guy to a T.
Yes.
Why would he be wrong about the girl?
Yeah.
No, I agree. And we don't
And
know he
plus,
did.
a tip like that as well, when you've got a missing girl, a missing blonde girl, and someone calls in a tip saying they've seen this girl with this silver car, you'd think that they would check that out, especially if he said to them, I have cameras on my car as well. Like
Okay,
it should
so
be
I
something
think-
that they're going to check.
Yeah, I'm having a second thought. Okay, I'm having a second thought on this because LE told Adventures with Purpose, you don't need to check that. We've checked that 19,000 man hours. No, with that, you don't need to go there. And they found her. That tells me they didn't do what they said they did. I'm sorry. I'm calling it like I see it. They didn't do what they said they did at Prosser Lake, or they would have found her. She wasn't so deep that they couldn't have detected her. In the video, what's the bearded guy's name? I'm sorry. I forget all their names. Doug specifically says in the video that, oh fuck, I lost my train of thought.
They used the same.
That there was several dive teams, and that they used expansive sonar equipment, and that's why he was like, we're still going to check it because we haven't checked it. So according to us in our code of ethics, if we haven't physically looked, we're not going to clear it. So they're not going to put their name on something unless they actually looked. So that tells me they are thorough, right? LE obviously wasn't thorough and they got busted. Right? They got busted. Because if they were thorough, they would have found her. We know that. I mean, they basically tell us that in this video. They play all the clips of the media criticizing, like not really criticizing, but stating the fact that law enforcement searched for X amount of days and X amount of hours, and that these guys came out and within, what was it, 35 minutes?
35 minutes, yeah.
They found her. So the media went on and on about it, giving them props, and they made sure to play those clips. And I think it's to get a message across to the people, to the viewers who care, that they didn't do what they said they did. That's what I'm taking away from this.
Yeah.
And Jared made it perfectly clear how many tips that they had to go through, and that's why they feel this guy's tip is very credible.
Yeah.
Potato, what were you saying about the drone footage from above?
Oh, on AWP video they put out. So they show from above. They like zoom out away from the boat with the boy attached to the car, and you can see the car under the water.
Oh yeah.
As it's pulling away, you can clearly see it. So if they'd done helicopters and stuff, they should have been able to see it the same way that you could see it from that footage.
Yep. Doug made a point of saying that too. They had helicopters out here. They had expansive sonar.
Yeah. So even if they used sonar and they didn't have the expertise to be able to read it and things, because you got to be able to recognize the shapes and everything to know what it is, they still had helicopters. So they still should have been able to see the car in the water, because you can see it. In that video, you can see it when they zoom away from the water.
Yeah, you could see it clear. What the hell?
And they had divers as well. So it wasn't that deep that divers wouldn't be able to see it.
Do we have any photos or videos of LE diving out there? Did they ever share any footage that we know of?
Just those pictures we sent you, Jay. Those were divers.
Oh, the ones of them sitting under a tent?
Yeah.
That's all they released?
There was divers in the water, and they were getting the sonar pictures back to them under the tent.
And where was that tent located?
Right where she was.
And they didn't see it?
No. What day did they clear the scene? And then how many days later did Adventures come?
I don't think the scene was ever held.
No, they said they were scaling back.
Yeah.
Oh, what date was that? Let me look.
Oh my gosh, I read it earlier as well.
Because a lot of people are saying they don't think the car was put in until the 13th.
Well, I wonder if Adventures could tell, because they said there was buildup on it.
There was, you could
So
tell.
how long? That's what I would like to know. Like how long? 2 weeks ago, it was scaled back. Hang on, hold on. I'm going to share this. Hold on.
I mean, there was fish in there swimming.
August 17th.
And you know what else is sus? Okay, we were talking about, I'm going to get this video up, but we were talking about the mom like not waking up and shit. How about the fact that her friend, Amy, created that GoFundMe on the 7th? Like right when they realized that she was MIA, they were already creating a GoFundMe. Now, I'm not trying to be judgy, but isn't that a little premature? Like, how do you even know you're going to need one?
Yeah.
I mean, you're sitting up in a $1.7 million lodge. Like, why right off the rip are you thinking you need a GoFundMe for $150K? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
All right, let me know if you can hear this.
New this noon, we are learning resources are now being scaled back in the search for missing teenager Kiely Rodni.
Can you hear it or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The number of personnel searching for her on Sunday topped 300, but that number today was down to just 82. The 16-year-old was last seen on August 6th.
Wait, there's some footage of them searching. Look.
That number today was.
There's the search and rescue. Look at the guy on the left. Are you kidding me? I'm not trying to be mean, but damn, man. She was right under their noses.
Down to just 82. The 16-year-old was last seen on August 6th, so 12 days ago, at a party with hundreds of other teens at the Prosser family campground. The Placer County Sheriff says it has received more than 1,100 tips during that time frame.
Okay, so this is on August the 17th, CBS Sacramento. The number of search personnel was 300. And then today on day 12, so 12 days, the number was down to 82. When really all they needed was a boat and a couple divers.
Miss Kurt Cobain, it was set up on the day of her missing.
Yeah, 7th. It was set up on the same exact day. So that was when the presser came out from Facebook. Or no, it was on the 6th, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she went.
Wait a minute. Okay.
And then the 7th.
The 6th was. Oh, the 6th was Saturday. Okay, I'm getting her and Jolissa confused because Jolissa was the 7th.
Yeah.
So the party was the 5th, and then she was reported missing on the 6th.
Yes.
Okay. But we don't know what time. Okay, so the GoFundMe was started on the 7th, so that was the next day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So they realized they didn't find her on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, fuck, we're probably going to need some help.
Mhm.
Okay. That makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Her mum
I thought it was
reported-
like,
she was reported missing at 9 a.m. when they realized she didn't go to Starbucks.
okay. Well, in my opinion, I mean, I'm not trying to, hindsight is 2020, but
Mm-hmm. And I put a picture in Slack where you can see
that's
the car.
9 hours. That's 9 hours since she texted and said she was leaving 45 minutes later.
And
9 hours.
And the infamous phone charger was in the car because we see it.
I see a Mac charger. That's like for a MacBook.
No, mine, that's how my charger looks, that square block.
You have a big block on it?
Yep, it's the new ones. Yep. On the 13th.
On a phone charger?
Yep, that's how mine looks. Yep. I could show you. It is.
Because that's exactly how my MacBook charger is. It's big. It's
Yeah.
got a big block.
So is the new 13s.
That's kind of obnoxious if the chargers are that big.
It is.
Oh my God. I'm trying to log into my YouTube.
300. She was 300 yards. Everyone was saying 600. He said 300 in the video.
300 yards what? Offshore?
From where she was last, like where she was, like the party scene to the thing. It was 300 yards.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to show you guys something. Hang on. Am I sharing right now?
No.
All right, then I got to pull up the video. Teddy wanted to say something.
I know. She's being so noisy.
What does she want?
I
She
don't
wants
even
your
know.
she wants your attention. Okay,
Oh, God.
so let's talk about this. I'm gonna play a video, and then I want to get your guys' opinion because you already know mine. Thank you, She-Hawk, for your super chat. I don't know if I've missed any other ones. It's flying, and I'm not completely looking. All right, you ready?
Heather Brett asked you to slow chat.
She what?
She asked you to slow chat.
Oh,
You have 1,300 people in here.
okay, hold on. I'm logged out of everything. You know how that goes.
I mean, if you can't, you can't, but.
Oh, I can. I just have to log in. All right, I'm gonna play this video and then I'll handle the chat. You guys let me know what you think after this video's done.
Okay.
All right, let me make it full screen. J is for Justice podcast.
Jay, I like your podcast.
Roberta.
With the teen-to-teen talk that's going on in Tahoe City today, I wanted to reiterate this to all of the adults, all of the parents. Please do not come to this. You can drop off your kids, but drive away. Drive away as far as you can so that they cannot see you cannot see them, you can't hear anything. I am in contact with the deputies, I'm in contact with the detectives, I'm in contact with the FBI, everybody. I am the person these kids need to be going to, and I've had a lot of people come to share, but anybody that knew about the party, learned about the party after, and knows anything at all. If you knew somebody who went, you knew somebody who was planning on going, you knew any drugs or alcohol that was there, you knew somebody who brought somebody, anything at all. Even if you did not know Kiely, you never met Kiely, you have no idea what's even going on, you knew about Prosser, please come to me. Like, this is what I look like. I don't know. I'll be right here.
Okay. Hello?
I'm here. Sorry, I was trying to screenshot so I couldn't lose that person's name that said, please check out the Lodge tax situation.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Too quick. I couldn't catch who said it. So if you could say it again in here, that'd be awesome.
I'm working on getting this. I have to use my authenticator app and all this shit. So I'm working on it. But what do you guys, did you guys hear that or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she says, parents, drop your kids off and drive far, far away.
Drive far, far away to where
far
they
away
can't.
so they can't see you. What?
I would have been like hell to the no.
No. I'm not
I would have
dropping
been
my
like,
kid
who
off at
is
you.
this little shit? And who
Yes.
gave her a mic?
And what? So she can get information.
The FBI? What?
Yeah. So she can get info from the teens and then she can filter it through. Why would anybody trust her?
Why would Ellie be so irresponsible to let this go on?
I think that they were letting her talk.
We know that the teen-to-teen meetings were going on, though.
Yeah. But I think that they were letting her talk because the more people talk, the more comes out.
And I think they already had eyes on people, and I think that's
Yeah.
why. But I also want to stress this. Does no one else think it's odd as soon as they find out Adventures' purpose is coming,
they're gone
like rats?
We never saw Sammy again.
No.
Her parents took her away.
They all be gone. I didn't see none of them kids would have been lined up on the shoreline watching these dudes search, because that's what I'd have been done. You didn't see nobody out there except people vacationing.
Yeah.
Why were even... Oh, my God. I cannot...
I can't believe they didn't have that whole lake closed every time they were in the water searching.
Right. I mean, that was the
they
last
should
time
have.
her phone pinged.
And Doug was very like, we can't make a spectacle. Like, we have to keep this because all these people out here, I don't want people to suspect we found
Yeah, no, they handled it perfectly.
Yes,
Look at what I got. I got a copyright claim from the Tribune for reporting on Kiely Rodni map of campground. That's my video. And the copyrighted content is search for missing truckee teen continues. So if you think it's just YouTubers that are all about that money, you wrong. But when you give money to a YouTuber, you're putting food on the table. When you give money to mainstream media, you're putting that money in some corporate pocket.
That's pathetic. Because
Isn't
you're
it?
covering.
Yep.
Yeah.
They come after me. It's a manual. Manual. It means that they manually came in, saw it, and had to click. It's not a bot. That means they looked for it.
Yeah.
The
It's
Tribune,
ridiculous.
fuck directly off. Are you kidding me? Okay. Sammy. Back to Sammy. Sorry. Yeah. Drop your kids off. I'm in contact with all the deputies. I'm in contact with the FBI. I'm in contact with I'm the girl. This is what I look like. Watch me twirl.
Fought her.
She liked to twirl.
Did she say what?
That she fought her that night of the party. I didn't hear her saying that on the microphone.
No. She just said they were friendly fights.
Oh, yeah, because fights are always friendly, aren't they?
Mm.
When have you ever had a friendly fight?
Not when one ends up dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that she even brought it up, I mean, she's clearly trying to cover for something.
Is there any proof that they ever had boxing gloves?
I don't know.
Not that I heard.
It's just what was said, I guess.
So who said it though? Like, did she say that in that interview with that trucker guy? Or whatever his name is. What's his name?
Is that
American trucker, whatever, whoever he is, Tony Dow, or what's his name? Tony something. Come on, he's the one that interviewed her. He's the only one on YouTube that interviewed her.
Oh yeah, I watched that as well.
Tony, whatever.
Yeah, Tony.
Did she tell him that? Because really, he's the only one she's talked to, besides what we just watched.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
I cannot remember.
And how do we know what Sammy said if you didn't watch it? Because that's who interviewed her. Who else interviewed her?
I just seen clips of it.
But did anybody else interview her, is what I'm asking.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So everything came from that interview.
Mm-hmm. And then her on the news.
And praise God that he did that interview.
Mm-hmm.
Because that, I think, was detrimental to her, honestly.
Here is the other thing that I think
I wanted to give that girl the benefit of the doubt, man. I really, really did.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't. After seeing that video, I can't.
And the other thing I think is sketch is that she made a point to say, I got a ride and I rode in the passenger seat. Who says that? And then the passenger window of Kiely's car just so happened to be broke out.
It's like she made a point to have an alibi of her location.
Yeah.
Yeah, she totally did.
Yep. She put herself in the passenger seat. She gave a description so you would actually visualize her in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
She gave her last location.
Yeah. Well, what do people say when you give too much information? It means that you're kind of lying.
Oh, yeah. And it was a total CYA type thing in my eyes. Too much information is usually because you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not blaming people, everybody. We're just doing different scenarios. You don't need to
yeah, we don't know. I mean, we don't know. But I did take up for that Sammy.
Yes,
I didn't come at
Yeah.
her when everybody else was coming at her.
No, you didn't.
Saying lock her up, stalking her family. I said, leave her
Yeah.
the fuck alone.
Yeah.
So don't come in here a month after this shit happens and say I'm doing something wrong. Because I didn't do that. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. But then last night I'm snooping around and all my nosiness, and on the Moonshine Inc., I see this video and it's full. And I never saw it in the full thing where she says all that stuff. Drive away so your kids can't see you. What?
Yeah.
No, I didn't, Nicole. I did not go at her.
No,
Never.
you didn't.
Nope, she didn't.
They
Nope.
might have. They might have thought she was sus, but I didn't.
I thought she was sus since day one.
Yeah, I mean, everybody did.
But that's my opinion, and I'm not the only one that has that opinion. And
that's
until
fine.
Otherwise,
I just chose to give her the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not going to have people coming in here saying, "Oh, fuck you, why are you blaming Sammy?" Like, dude, she's been drugged through the fucking mud where she left town. Are you kidding me? I didn't do anything to her. Jeez.
she put herself out there.
Well,
Yeah,
she did.
She did.
And at this point, she's 18 and
Oh, sorry. Nicole said I meant yes, you did have her back.
oh, I'm sorry, Nicole. I'm sorry. I'm just fired up. I'm okay. Gloria wants to see the video again. I will gladly play the video again.
This whole case is just very frustrating and sad.
It's really sad to me that her mother didn't notice her missing for 9 hours. That's sad to me.
Yeah.
She's only 16, dude. She's not an adult. She's not an adult. She shouldn't have been running around at a party and then her mom not seeing her and then going camping. Like, what?
Yeah, well, her mom
And this mom doesn't even have social media. She doesn't even have a cell phone. And your daughter's running around like this? What in the actual fuck?
And she never went to the campground. She didn't go there when she thought, she was missing. When she realized she was missing, her friends went to the campground to see if she was there. Her mom didn't go, and her mom didn't go when they were retrieving her car either.
Nope.
Oh, her mom was never seen by investigators.
Nope.
Never seen. Hey, baby D.
And supposedly was out eating sushi as well.
And
she found
Sammy,
out.
she loved the water. Tony says, "Tell me about Kiely. Tell me what she's like." He says, or she says, "Well, she loved the water." What kind of thing is that to say? I missed Ryan. Ryan, I know you super chatted. Let me see what he said. I don't want to get it buried too far. Did you guys see Ryan's super chat by chance?
No. Could you tell me not to look at chat?
Well, today's a good day to look at chat because that's what we're doing. We're chatting.
Okay.
Just don't get worked up because people aren't gonna agree with you. Oh, here we go. Robert. Okay. Robert Ryan. Jay, is there something wrong with the GoFundMe page for Kiely? I asked because 18 days ago, I donated $1,000. Y'all can go take a look as proof. Thank you, Jay. What do you mean something wrong with it? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. You mean, are you being scammed? I'm not saying you are. I just was wondering why they had one.
And such a high goal.
And such a high goal right off the rip.
Yeah.
Found and they're still running it and the Venmo. That's what's strange.
Yeah. So, Country Gal, let's clarify this. And then we'll play Sammy. No, Sammy didn't. Amy made it. Amy made the GoFundMe. Her mom went to sleep until 8 a.m. and dad never woke her up to tell Kiely wasn't home. WTF. Yep. So mom fell asleep after the text. Text was at 11:30. She made that clear. Kiely said, I'm leaving here in 45 minutes. See you then. Mom fell asleep. Never woke up till the morning. Neither did Tony, obviously, because Tony didn't realize she was gone, and neither did mom. So no one woke up between 12 and, I guess, 8-ish or whatever in the morning because they met at Starbucks at 9. And the friend said, oh, she's not at the reservoir. She's not at Placer. And her mom said, okay. And then they reported her missing. And then the whole time while everybody was searching, no one ever saw the mom. And I was giving her the benefit of the doubt as well. She's upset. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know what I would do in that situation. Would I have the fucking energy to even think straight? Probably not. Probably not. But the fact of the matter is, She wasn't there at all. No one got any impression of her other than the 3 interviews she did with the news media. And then she blasts the people that actually dove in and found the car. So now, yeah, I'm looking at mom like, what? Tony's mom's husband. They have other children. You mean to tell me these kids don't get up? She has an 8-year-old brother. This 8-year-old just sleeps in? I don't know, man. I'm just not buying it. And Sammy didn't make the fucking GoFundMe.
No, it wasn't Sammy.
All right, we're gonna play.
Yeah, you can go
we're
to
gonna
the
play
GoFundMe and
this,
see it.
and we're gonna play the other video I made. Let's play Sammy again, and then we're gonna go into the GoFundMe. J is for Justice podcast.
Jay, I like your podcast.
Oh, I love little Roberta.
Roberta,
So with the teen-to-teen talk that's going on in Tahoe City today, I wanted to reiterate this to all of the adults, all of the parents. Please do not come to this. You can drop off your kids, but drive away. Drive away as far as you can so that they cannot see you cannot see them, you can hear anything. I am in contact with the deputies, I'm in contact with the detectives, I'm in contact with the FBI, everybody. I am the person these kids need to be going to, and I've had a lot of people come to share, but anybody that knew about the party, learned about the party after, and knows anything at all. If you knew somebody who went, you knew somebody who was planning on going, you knew any drugs or alcohol that was there, you knew somebody who brought somebody, anything at all. Even if you did not know, you do not know Kiely, you never met Kiely, you have no idea what's even going on, you knew about Prosser, please come to me. Like, this is what I look like. I don't know. I'll be right here.
I wish she liked to twirl.
That was weird.
Okay, yeah. When you watch, I'm going to play it again. Now, when you watch it this time, take a look at the crowd. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because she's so damn distracting. Hang on.
I wanted to reiterate.
Now, watch the crowd. All right? As she's talking, half the people aren't even paying attention, number one. But who are these people? Who are they? Who's this guy in the short shorts that looks like Jeff Dahmer in the middle? Who are these people?
Look like young girls with parents, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm
The
just
parents
saying,
that
but
are like, we're
okay,
not
but-
leaving our kid.
well, right. I mean,
Yeah.
look at their reaction. Like, like what? I don't understand.
Are you meaning to have sound or no?
No, I'm not. I want you to watch the crowd. I mean, no one's even paying attention to this bitch.
Yeah.
What is going on here? Is this law enforcement putting her on the stage or what?
Maybe to bait her. I mean,
I just can't help but think they're just letting her talk.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That they're letting her
Incriminate
speak.
yourself.
Yeah.
But then we're giving them so much credit because they didn't find Kiely. So it's like a catch-22. You're like, okay, maybe they're doing this, but then they didn't even have enough sense to find her. But are they walking back behind the crowd? Watch. Watch from the right side of your screen and watch across, okay? Watch the crowd or the line of, is that a cop? Are those deputies?
I don't think so. Oh,
No.
I can't see because there's Anne Hesh things in the way.
No, it's on the right side of your screen. You wouldn't see it on that side. It's on the right.
Oh.
They come from the right and then they stop right at that tree. Watch. There. He has like sunglasses on. See him? Are those deputies in tan?
No, it looks like a guy in just a t-shirt. Oh, maybe, because it looks like he has something on his waist.
I think it's a deputy.
Yeah.
They're watching her ass. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It looks like they're watching her. This is weird. Hold on. Let me slow it down just a smidgen more. I mean, they could just be going back there to stand, but why? Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just wishful thinking.
That is for sure a cop standing behind that tree. He has a waist
Yeah.
belt on.
He does, but I don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean? I think I'm just wishful thinking that they're actually doing something. But I don't have that feeling because of this. Oops. Because of this tow truck driver. I feel like maybe he was ignored.
I agree.
All right, let's watch the GoFundMe video and then we can discuss this, okay? So that we get this out of the way. J is for
Oh my God.
Justice Podcast.
Jay, I like your podcast.
Oh, that was weird.
Roberta,
All right. So what questions are there on that? That was the person who made the GoFundMe, this Amy chick.
Mm-hmm.
It's out there for everybody to see. No one's being doxxed. This is the chick that made the GoFundMe right here. Okay, Amy. And Amy is also a real estate agent in Tahoe City. Okay.
Yep.
She sells multi-million dollar homes. Like them are $10 million. That's a pretty penny. So what I was looking at here, let me talk you through this. We've got the goal of 150,000. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have that made on the 7th, which was Sunday.
Yeah, what's it at now?
It isn't much more than that. Okay, so then we go to the lodge on Zillow. This is also public information. And we look at the sale prices history. I wanted to do this last night and talk it through, but I was too tired. So on 6/12 of this year, prior to this shit goes back. This is the most recent. Like it goes back in the early 2000s. So irrelevant. They built the place. They bought the property for only like $25,000 back in like the early 80s or some shit. So anyways, 6/12 of this year. So something happened where 6/12 of this year, they listed it for $2 million. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then the same day they were like, oh, Amy probably said, oh, no. Put it 1,999,900 because that looks better to buyers.
Yep, it does.
So they went ahead and they hiked it down $100 to make it more You know, that's like a I want to sell this rather quickly, right? You're going to use all the little tricks to get people's attention. All right. So they knock it down $100. Then on the 3rd of July, they take it off the market. Weird. Okay. When it was on for 3 weeks, no bites, maybe. So on the 11th, they decide a week later to put it up for $1,850,000. Okay.
Yep.
Now, between 7/11/2022 and 8/19/2022, what happens? Kiely goes missing.
Drops.
Kiely goes missing on 8/6.
Yep.
So they did list it after she was gone.
No, it was listed before.
Right.
It was already listed.
They
Price
dropped the
change.
price.
They dropped the price, but on the 19th of August, Kiely was found on the 22nd.
Yeah.
So while Kylie's missing, this is some kind of an issue. So they knock it down another mill. Okay? They knocked it down a mill while Kylie's unknown whereabouts are.
Not a mill, 100,000.
Or sorry, 100,000. They knock it down 100,000. You're right. While she's missing. This is their priority. While she's missing.
Yeah. That's
What?
very strange.
So there's urgency here. Okay? There's urgency here. If your daughter's missing, your granddaughter, your whatever, your family member is 16 and gone. No one knows where in the hell she is. But you're hiking down your real estate listing $100,000. Make it make sense. Can you?
Nope.
Wonder if she had a life insurance policy.
I have no idea, but why are they worried about the price of the home before Kylie's found?
No idea. It's strange to me. Very strange. This whole thing
Okay.
is strange.
So let's keep going. So we've got the 100,000, and yes, GoFundMe's can be edited, but I did not see it initially, so I can't say if it was edited or not. So there, I'm just pointing out the dates. The 7/11, which was before Kiely, 8/19, while she's missing. GoFundMe created August 7th. So there again, you have 150,000. Then you have the price drop of 100K. And then you have the family saying they'll give 50 grand to whoever finds her. Boom. There's your 150.
Yep.
There's a method to their madness. Why? Why? Make it make sense. So they had to drop it because they need to sell the place or whatever. Oh, well, let's make it up with the GoFundMe. We'll make up that 100, right? Was that like advice from whoever made the GoFundMe? Oh, make it 100, do the 50 grand for the reward and then just throw another 100. People will donate.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not putting the words in her mouth. I'm just saying. She's the one that made it. She typed 150.
Yep. And she's a real estate agent.
And poor Robert Ryan gave $1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying he got scammed. I don't want to say that like as fact, but make this make sense.
And I get, so they've gotten all this money. Adventures found her. It was free. They didn't have to pay for anything. Why is it? Because 63,000.
Oh wait, hold on. I have one thought before I forget on this. Now, think about the mother's anger in that post yesterday. Who's getting donations? Who's got Ryan Upchurch saying, dude, you guys don't want the car? I'll give you the money for what the car's worth. You guys did amazing things.
Yeah.
And whose GoFundMe is only at 63,000 out of a 150,000 goal. So now fast forward, you guys. Fast forward to this. Maligator, hold your thought, please.
I already lost it.
Well, start thinking. Because you know how I am. I'll forget shit.
I got it.
Okay, and then you have this, right? The GoFundMe is still up. And they got their statement. But hold up. Can you still see my screen or do I have to switch?
We can see.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You're not on what I'm on. Every time I click something, it goes to a different one. So hold on.
No one's attacking Kylie's mom, so just stop. We're just
Okay, so then here's your GoFundMe. $63,115. And the last one was 1 day ago, but before that it was 3 days. And Ikid Mel donated to this GoFundMe as well. Just saying. He did. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but he did. 500 bones.
Yep.
500 bones to the GoFundMe. And made sure to write Ikid Mel in it. Not just, anonymous. Made sure to write Ikid Mel so everybody saw it. Why? Make this shit make sense. Now let's go to, real quick, hang on, Maligator. Let's go to the Lost Lodge. Okay, let's think about the GoFundMe who didn't bring in quite what they expected. I see the goal. This isn't it. Fuck. Sorry, excuse my language. Lost Trail Lodge, sorry. Right? Is that what it's called? Lost Trail or Lost Lodge? Hello?
Oh,
you guys
Lost
don't
Trail
know.
Lodge.
Just say
It says
No,
down.
it's
Okay,
Lost
here it
Trail
is.
Lodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it brings me to this. Now I'm at their website. Okay?
Yep.
Now Adventures with Purpose is getting offers from Ryan Upchurch for $100,000 car. GoFundMe only got 63 grand, but guess what? We still are in the hole. So my question is, A, did she give or is she going to give 50 grand to Adventures with Purpose? That's my first question. They pulled it?
What?
Wait a minute. Deb Dovendock.
Said she pulled it
She said-
1 day before. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The
A day
what?
before.
What? If that's, we need proof of that. We need proof of that. Is it in the news or something? Let's see if we can find proof of that. But what I do have proof of right here is then this went up on the lodge website. We're having a gathering, If you'd like to support us, here's my Venmo. Like the GoFundMe wasn't enough. Now we got the Venmo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. I don't like it. They do take rewards. They don't expect them.
Yeah.
And they don't ask for them. They've made that abundantly clear. I don't know what part of that is so hard for people to understand. They accept it, but they're not going to go to them and go, hey, can we get the reward?
Yeah, of course they're not. Because they don't want people to think
They
that
expect
that's
people
what they
to
go out
be
there
good
for.
people. You know what I mean? They expect people to do the right thing.
They're not doing
And
it
if
for
they
money.
don't do the right thing, then they're not going to make an issue of it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Jared,
Because what they do costs a lot of money. Their equipment costs a lot of money. They have a GoFundMe. And guess what? Go to their GoFundMe. Every single piece of equipment is detailed down to the damn dimensions of what they're buying. When they asked for money, they detailed what it was for.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have this right here saying 50 grand is going to whoever finds Kiely.
Yeah.
So the mom finds out that Adventures with Purpose is coming. All of a sudden, it's pulled.
Yeah.
And I guess Jared said that, but I don't know if that's fact. The GoFundMe is not taken down, Tisha. We just looked at it. No one was refunded.
click on it. See if you can still go to it.
I just was on it
Oh,
just 2 seconds ago.
Oh.
It's right here. Right here. The last donation was a day ago.
yep.
So I don't think if it was like, I don't think that
It wouldn't show up if it was pulled.
yeah, like if it was, it would be gone. Like
Yep.
it would be like a broken link.
Yep.
It wouldn't exist.
Yep.
Hmm.
I did notice that that Mags did have acne, but he said it was a dark-haired guy. Upchurch and Jared are talking privately about this.
No, about the Hellcat. He said to talk
Yeah.
to him privately offline, not on.
Well, right, but what I'm saying is they're being off. She's hearing them being offered, and she's like, "I'm sick of them being heroes." Like what?
Yeah,
They're
she
not
said they're
heroes. They never. And
not
I'm
her
sorry, that is a
heroes.
real post. No one wants to believe it. I don't want to believe it. Do you think that I want to believe that that woman wrote that shit? Hell to the no. Do you think I get off on that? Hell to the no. I hate it. I hate that she posted this. And I hate that she's trying to make it look like she didn't. It makes me want to throw up. It makes me want to physically get ill. I don't like this. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So what happened
Shit.
with that post? It was up and then got pulled down like straight away.
Yeah, I was online and I seen it go up, and then as soon as everyone just started like bashing, it went down. But then her Facebook today is different, but the saying is the same and the picture's the same.
The link to the page is the same.
Yes.
The see, the URL, you guys, doesn't change.
No.
Mm-mm.
People can change their profile pictures. They can change all the information. They can change everything but that URL.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing you can't fucking change.
Yep.
So good luck to you. You think that wasn't from her page? It was.
Yes. I think people don't realize that you can say it's fake, but the URL takes you right to the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it definitely sounds like the same writer to me. And that's what I don't get people saying either.
Mm-hmm.
I am so confused at what you guys, how you guys peg people, because what I see is definitely this is her through and through.
Yeah.
This is her right here. This says Lindsay all over it.
Mm-hmm.
It says, hold on. How do I make it bigger? Oh, fuck. How do I, where it says penning it or whatever. How do I see that bigger?
I don't know.
Damn it.
Can you make where she said put the pen to the paper?
No, it wasn't even pen to the paper. It was like, this was supposed to be our story. Do not give them the pen to authorize it or something. Like, it was this weird, like, Tim Mullen type talk, you know? Like, all weird. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean here, but she did talk weird in the interviews. And I thought that that was a weird thing. I'm going to send the whole screenshot to myself. Because
I have it.
irritates
It says, please do not give them the pen or allow them authorship.
me. Who says authorship? Who says authorship? It sounds just like all the letters that she wrote. It sounds like the same wording to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's just really, it is, Maligator, it's just sad all around.
It is.
I don't want to think anything sus, but I just have to be honest with what I see.
Yeah.
And I didn't see this right away. And I didn't go down this path right away. You know what I mean? I didn't want to. But now people are saying they're looking up property tax records, which I haven't done. But they're saying that they owe a bunch of property tax. I don't know if that's true. But it sounds to me, too, like there's a divide in that family. Because we hear on Adventures with Purpose video that they called not one, but two family members.
Mm-hmm.
They called Aunt Lori.
And he made a point to
And
say
they
that
called-
was his contact.
Yeah.
And they called Sammy. Or not Sammy, sorry, Sandy. Jesus.
Sally.
They called Sally, whatever, Sally, that
grandma.
girl. They called the grandmother and they called the aunt.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sass, breathe. Breathe, babe.
And I'm sure she
No-
does have.
No need for all caps. No need to scream. But why talk about these guys this way?
We're saying they're not and never will be my hero. They found Kylie.
Anyone who pulls my daughter out of standing water that she's been floating in for 2 weeks is a hero in my eyes.
Especially from
I would like to
area.
know her definition of a hero.
Yeah. And
Who's
they'd
the
already
hero?
searched there as well, and no one had found it, and they did. They would be my
Who's the
hero.
hero? Her?
Yeah.
Her?
Exactly.
Who's the
She
hero in this
wasn't even
situation
there.
if they're not? If they're not. Who is?
Exactly.
We heard from someone who was on site who watched the car be pulled out with her grandfather that she was nowhere to be seen and she was eating sushi.
Yeah.
When she found out.
And you could hear
why the divide.
say, I can't watch this. Like, this can't be my last memory of her. And he left. They were there in 2.2 seconds.
Yeah.
Why? All of these things. I mean, if anyone is a hero in this situation, who is it? Is it Ellie? I mean, I don't understand. If you had to put a cape on someone in this situation, I'd have a cape all over Adventures with Purpose trailer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How could you see that any other way? And this isn't fake. So you know me. I'm always like, fuck Facebook. I hate Facebook. I don't believe shit that's on there. But I know that that came from her page.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't. People that know me know me.
Mm-hmm.
And we get she's upset. We get that she lost her child. We all would be. But I don't care if I was the last one called. If they brought
Dude, Gabby
my child
Petito's mom was
home-
upset too. Gabby Petito's mom was very upset.
Mm-hmm.
And she thanked graciously
Yes.
those search people.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Every family in every Adventures with Purpose video is eternally grateful.
Oh, yeah. They
What
are.
they do for these families can't put a dollar amount on it.
Mm-mm.
You can't.
No, they give them answers and they give them closure, and they're always so appreciative of what they've done.
Now
Yeah,
they
they're
have a place
upset.
to go, you
They're
know?
upset in that situation, obviously, but they're thankful that they've actually got some answers. So for this response, like making a spectacle out of it, they found her though. At least they know where she is, where she was. Like, they're not still wondering what happened. They know now.
It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't.
Mm-mm.
I wish it did. But I mean, I understand a mother's anger,
Mm-hmm.
but why so angry? Like grandma and
then.
grandpa, I mean, grandpa watched her car come out and he still had a gracious letter thanking everyone who cared.
Yeah, he said
Everyone.
ultimately the Adventures with Purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And he thanked FBI. He thanked the hikers. He thanked security, volunteers, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what you do. And it says, we are forever indebted to you. And then here it is. Adventures with Purpose has never contacted me or Tony. No one faked this. No one even knew who the fuck Tony was. No one watching this case has ever seen Tony from YouTube that would troll this.
Mm-mm.
Who the hell is Tony? We never saw him. But yet, we think someone's going to troll, make up a post saying, oh, me and Tony haven't been contacted. No. It says Tony because it's real. And this is her husband. And it's like her and her husband against the world or something. I don't get it. Why? It's so sad. Makes me cringe. Just makes me cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right, let me get rid of that because I don't want to look at that shit no more. Pit me off. Crosswave. You saw Tony? Where'd you see Tony? I'm not talking about Tony from YouTube. I'm talking about Tony, your husband. No, Duskin, it's been deleted. Deleted. It's gone.
She made a new one with the same URL.
You're right. She
And the
changed
same
everything.
saying, dance with me.
So we know AWP contacted the dad's side of the family. Or, no, the mom's side of the family, right? Who was it? It's her dad, but her dad was with her ex-husband.
Yes.
And then they called
His family.
the dad's mom?
Yes.
Who's Sally? Okay, I need to know who Lori and Sally are.
I thought we discussed
Aunt
this
Lori.
earlier.
I forgot. Aunt Lori is dad's sister. Her, Lindsay's dad's sister, not Kiely's.
I'm going to have to go back and look because I sent it earlier. So you're going to have to give me a minute. If
The owner of the lodge is Lindsay's father.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they called family members on Lindsay's father's side. But see, where it gets confusing is that Lindsay wasn't hanging out with her dad while her daughter was missing.
No.
Lindsay was off wherever, and grandpa was hanging with bio dad, ex-husband. So why wasn't daughter at father's side lifting each other up? Nix, you can say whatever you want. It's not debunked. Who debunked it? Show me the debunking, and then I'll stop showing the post.
Debunked by who?
I know, debunked by Rylan X. Rylan X said it's debunked, so by God, it's debunked. Scratch that off the list.
Forget the URL. URL doesn't matter, I guess.
URLs don't matter.
Mm-mm.
Fuck it. Nix says it's cleared, it's cleared.
So it was dad's sister.
Mm-hmm. Dad's, okay, so Lindsay's father, which is Kiely's grandfather, who was hanging out with her ex-husband. And it really wasn't AWP's job to like look up the family tree and make sure they crossed all T's and dotted all I's. Like,
No, they contacted.
why wasn't
they
law
had-
enforcement sitting there
They called the
while
numbers
they were working?
given.
Yeah.
Why wasn't law enforcement sitting there while they were working, just in case? They should have been hovering over these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not for any other reason. I'm not saying because they're sus, but wouldn't you think that law enforcement should oversee any kind of volunteer search effort?
Yeah. Well, when it's an active investigation going on, then
Yeah, like
it's not like
I feel like
other cases they've done that are cold cases and they go out and search. This is an active case. So there should have been someone there.
They should have been hovering over these guys. They don't know them from Adam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm even more apt to believe now that tow truck driver was ignored.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think that was the only way that he could get it out there. That something was really off.
Yeah, I've got another photo I wanted to show you guys and get your opinion on. Let me share again. Hold on. This is just nuts. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
When I saw this, I wanted to throw up. Don't ask me why, but I did. And I think I might throw up right now. It makes my tummy sick. Thoughts?
I mean, I don't know what she's signing for the FBI.
How many FBI agents look like that?
I don't know.
What is that she's signing?
I don't know, but I don't know any FBI agents.
How many FBI agents on TV have you seen that look like that? Unless you're watching Law and Order.
Mm.
Oh my god, I don't know.
What's going on in this picture though? Like, what's actually happening?
What's going on here?
I don't know.
Yeah. What's going on here? My microphone thing just fell apart.
And when was it? Anyone know?
Wait, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
I said, when was it? This picture?
Oh, I have no idea. It was on Moonshine Inc.'s. It's on Moonshine Inc.'s Facebook page. You guys can all go look at it for yourselves. It's totally public. I didn't dig these out of anybody's butthole. It's all out there. All you got to do is look for it. But I thought it was funny, actually. I don't know. Deb B says nothing odd to me.
I just
I
know
just
what
have
she was
never seen.
and when it was.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of curious what she's signing as well, but I just have never seen FBI agents that. I mean, it's not like we saw like 20 of them and one looked like this. This is the only FBI agent I've ever seen in this case. So I don't really know, like, out of all the FBI agents, there's one that has these cute little braids that someone did for her, and I don't know. Fucking weird to me. And she's smiling. Why is she smiling?
I don't know.
Yikes, Ashley.
Oops.
Okay, I've got another picture. Hang on, I got to airdrop it. Okay. I've never really looked at this before, but this was also on Moonshine Inc. Everybody's going to go to Moonshine Inc.
I couldn't find it.
You couldn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, is it gone?
It was bringing up distilleries for me.
What? Oh, maybe because you're in another country.
Yeah.
Does that happen to you?
Yeah, it
Or-
does.
Okay, so is this? Hang on, I got to get it up. I didn't know at the time when I was first following this. I didn't know this. Is this her mom? Is that Kiely's mother?
Yes, with Sam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is?
Yeah, I think she's real like hippie vibes to me. I mean, I guess
Well, definitely. They're all granola, but
Yep.
what? I thought that Sammy didn't really know her. Isn't that what we heard? That Sammy
Yeah.
and her weren't really even familiar with each other?
But
How
they
does?
just-
Why is she like? But she's hugging Sammy, but
just be
like,
that kind of person.
but no, she's not that kind of
She
person
thinks
because she
she's a
wasn't
friend.
hugging her dad, dude. She wasn't out there hugging her dad.
But this is a friend.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
I guess it's different. She thinks that's one of her friends, and
I
then
don't know.
not grieving, but her friends.
I don't know. I don't know.
Who timed? Wait, Jay.
What?
Somebody timed out
What happened?
Gonzo.
What?
Yeah, Angie B.
Just now?
Gonzo.
Why?
I don't know.
Might have been an
Maybe it was an
accident.
accident.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, it's moving pretty fast.
It is. You guys only block or time people out if they're being really, really rude. Otherwise, we don't care.
No, I think they were trying to get rid of that Nix.
It's freedom of speech.
Yeah, I'm
up
sure it
in
was a
here
mistake.
today.
It was a mistake.
Okay.
It was an accident, yeah.
But it was earlier. That's old news. Sorry, Gons. Gons knows I don't mean no harm. You bond when it's traumatic events. Okay, I get that, but I don't know. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. You know how I feel. If you,
It's just
If it
odd.
feels weird.
yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't feel right. It's okay, Angie.
Yeah, it's okay. I just wasn't sure what if something was said bad or what. Accidents happen. We do it all the time.
That's why I just let them do that. Shiz. Shell's in there. Do you guys, I mean, are you picking up what I'm laying down? I'm going to do a poll because I need to know if I'm crazy because you guys are like silent. So I know you guys think different. So I need to know. Do you think there's foul play? Simple yes or no.
I do.
Foul play.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So you guys each, I want you to tell me, each one of you take a turn. And I just want you to tell me why you think there's foul play and what you think may have happened or what you think the foul play could be. And we're speculating here. Okay.
Mhm.
Truly speculating.
Yeah.
But
Well-
I just want to know what your feel is.
Well, I've thought it was an accident all along until I watched AWP, and knowing that there was someone else there seen the next day has made me think that something is wrong. And I don't know what happened, but it seems like someone else is involved. And I don't know who.
Do you think that there's nothing with the GoFundMe and all that other stuff that is going on? Like, what
I
do
don't know
you
about
think
that
of
stuff.
that?
I think the amount that the GoFundMe was is a bit extreme. I don't understand why it'd be that high.
I mean, I can say something in their defense that I just thought of that popped in my head. The cost of living out there is super high. So 150,000 to them is not 150,000 to me. Like their cops make $150,000 a year. Their sheriff. Our Florida sheriffs don't make that much money because the cost of living out there is crazy high. So that could be like that kind of different. I'm just throwing. See, I'm trying to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I won't interrupt anymore. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's something wrong with the GoFundMe and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, it's just strange. There's a lot of strange stuff. I don't know. And I think
So you're saying basically everything just seems off.
There's just something off with a lot of it, yeah. And I think Kylie's mom, I don't know. I think her hugging Sammy, I think she's just that kind of person. I know she didn't hug the dad and everything, but this is a kid to her. Like, it's one of Kylie's friends. And she's missing. And I think, I don't know, she's just, like someone said, they're kind of bonding over this tragic event. I guess she's trying to offer some support. But I don't know.
Fair enough. And then you think of all these little details that we're finding out, and it's just like, then your mind starts to just...
There's just a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in.
Like I said earlier, my mind's spinning with it all, so I don't know.
And I understand some people, too, haven't watched the video, and the video is very telling.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if you do go back on AWP, it's very out of character.
Yes.
For how they normally... And I don't blame them for never taking another active case again.
Yeah, and I hope this doesn't ruin that. And I foul play as well.
Okay, so what are your thoughts, Mal?
I have a couple. One, I do believe there was a fight. Two, I think her car being in neutral and the passenger window being broke and her being in the trunk of the car, not the trunk, but the hatch, which is very hard to get into. Not you can't float back there. I'm sorry, guys. With headrest, the little bitty tiny space, that little tiny car, there's just no way. So that right there to me rings huge bells. Huge bells. The other thing, them not coming back with a preliminary. I think that if it was just a drowning and it was an accidental, I think they would have come out to say that, at least a preliminary of something like that. The Saturday thing, I don't know about the wrecker guy, but I'm gonna go with Adventures with Purpose and their trusting of what they do and what I've seen them so far. And I don't think that they would just put people out there that weren't vetted for their own channel security and future life. Because, I mean, that's huge to say something that you don't know for a fact.
Well, it affects their credibility.
Yes, because then that makes them look bad. And I think the point of them releasing this video today was to prove they don't look bad, because I think they were very upset when they seen people saying they did not call family. And I think that's why that video was released the way it was released.
Yeah, I think at that point when it affected their integrity.
Yep.
You know,
Because
that was,
they
I think, where they drew the line.
They take
Yeah.
it very serious, and they're
They
very
do.
ethical, and they're very
Mhm.
private. And that was Doug's main thing in that video was we
Yeah.
cannot alert anyone on this
100%.
that
Mhm.
we need.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were like, we found her.
No.
No,
I mean, they handled it like,
he
I
wanted
mean-
them to look like they were just going to get the truck and stuff because they
Yeah.
were going to load and move on. He didn't want. They
Mhm.
even had him get dressed in his dive suit in the trailer, where normally it's outside, because they
Yep.
did not want anyone knowing. And within minutes,
Mhm.
the father and grandfather were there asking them the exact questions of what she was, and the grandpa said, "Was she in the back?"
Mhm.
First, he asked, "Was she in the driver's seat?" He said, "No." And he said, "Was she in the back?" And he said, "Yes."
Yeah.
So I think they also suspect foul play.
Oh yeah.
And I
Definitely.
think if at 11:30 she was sober enough to correctly type to her mother to ask for a longer curfew, how did she get that messed up that fast? That she was supposed to be on her way home in half an hour. Never made it home.
yeah, Lacey Ann said to call out the investigators.
Absolutely.
She's,
Yep.
because I mean, we can tell by their history, these aren't guys that just popped out of the woodwork
Mhm.
to do this, you know? We can go back and look at their history over the years of where they come from, who they are, and how they got to the point they are now.
Yep.
So there's history there. These aren't a fly by night YouTube channel that said, "Oh, hey, we're going to do this." No, they have integrity, and they have the respect of millions.
I mean,
of
even on
people.
30-year-old cases, they treat it with the same integrity.
Yep.
As if it happened yesterday.
Yes, 100%. And they get emotional.
And you can't fake the shit because they video the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
From
the one
start to
guy was
finish.
crying because he didn't find the kid the first time and came back and found him again. And he was
Mhm.
crying and said, "I feel like I let them down, that I didn't find him the first time. I missed it." But he had a
Yeah.
gut feeling to keep going back, and he found him. And I think
Yeah.
that they're very reputable, and I think that they were upset. They were being attacked by media. They were being attacked by YouTube, by her family. And I think they wanted to clear their name, and I think they did it well. And I thought it was tastefully fine. They could have put way worse. I'm sure they have a lot more footage than we've seen.
Mhm.
Oh, God, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how much they had to sift through to produce what they put out.
And I pray if I'm ever in that situation, they would help me, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust anyone else at this point. You can't trust law enforcement anymore. As much as I don't want to defund them and I support them, some of them are shady and just don't give a crap and don't do their jobs correctly. How they missed her when they were sitting right there blows my mind. You could see her from the water.
You could see their
Mhm.
shock.
When
You could
SF
see
went
their
back
shock.
home,
When
you
they
could
first
see.
saw that shadow
Yeah.
and they said, "There's something here casting a big shadow."
And they
Yeah.
were doubting
Um,
themselves because they thought it was so cleared.
Mhm.
And I'm glad they didn't just brush it off, and they did check.
I'm gonna send another picture. Hold on. To myself. I just wanted to show this. I thought it was, I don't know, it just kind of gave me chills. Let me find it.
And I pray for her whole family. Mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, everybody. And I hope they do figure out what really happened to her. I hope it's just, and I think that they put this out as well for Ellie to not just be like, it was an accident. I think that they pushed it to give the
Yeah.
doubt that they want him to really investigate it, and that's how I look at it.
Yeah, because like, hey, you're not the only one that knows, you know, like we were there, like we saw the shit.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's exactly what I think.
That was the first thing he said when he came out. Something isn't right. She's in the back.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you guys. I just thought this was a screenshot from their video, and it was just really sombering just to see. Like, this is from them, their view, right? And to see how they protected her coming out.
Yeah.
That's all her.
I mean, just seeing it from this view, we didn't see that before, you know?
That's all her family kept saying was, will people have lenses that can see this far? Is she going to be covered? Like, we don't want anyone to see her. They were very, very protected. But if you guys want to check on yourself, go watch it. It's $6, and then you will have your own theories and understand why we all have doubts.
Yep. Very true.
Okay, I know where that picture with the FBI agent was taken. The rec center. That's inside the rec center. It's like a gymnasium. They're bleachers they're sitting on.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm going to show you how I just figured that out. There's another picture of her mom giving an interview. I'm going to pull it up.
Yeah, her mom was at the rec center a lot. That's where the kids, that's where, what's her name, Sammy, was at.
She was with the kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then the rec center closed, though. So there was no more rec center after a certain point. And SF Investigates said there was never anybody there. So the only time that seems like people were there was when the cameras were there. Just saying.
Yeah, because
That's what it seems like
I mean,
to
when
me.
he put out his drone footage of searching all that area, you never seen police or anybody out there searching. Ever.
See that picture?
Yeah.
And this is on Moonshine Inc. as well. And she's quoted as saying, "Let's work together and let's focus on asking questions that will lead to positive results." She didn't like the questions that were being asked on social media. Ray Allen, thank you. He says he loves my fucking energy. I definitely have
ramped up. We gotta throw her a life sometime.
Oh, I do get ramped
I
up.
a text. I found Tony.
You did?
Well, yeah.
Let me see. You guys can continue talking while I read this.
Sorry. So let's do a if you think there's foul play, put a 1 in chat. If you think there's not foul play, put a 2. Oh, here we go. Oh boy.
I have a poll up.
What? I can't
The
see
poll
it.
is crazy. Oh, because I'm around.
Yeah, we can't see it.
It's 89% said yes. 89 thinks there's foul play.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay. They think foul play right now. Put a 3 if you watched the video, the new video, or if they're just basing this off before this video. Put a 3 if you've watched the video, and that's what changed your mind.
Changed my mind. Yesterday, if you'd asked me, I'd have said no.
Yeah, same.
I honestly thought it was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't believe what I now think.
Yeah, I see 3s.
I mean, no, she was all the way in the back as well. And someone said it's like 8 inches between headrest and the
Yes.
roof of the car.
Yes.
You know what's nuts? And I'm not trying to start any conspiracies, but he has a relative. It's spelled differently, but he has a relative with the last name Mullen, but it's Mullan. What? What? Just burn this whole motherfucker down right now. Get rid of it all. I died when people said, "Oh my God, is that Dudley's yellow fucking Nissan or whatever the hell that thing is?" Oh my God. On the Lodge website in the pictures.
Oh, yeah.
There's a yellow Pathfinder, whatever the hell Dudley drives. Oh my God. And then we have Cassandra, like Candace. We have the U.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said what video? AWP's video about retrieving Kylie's car.
Can we get the link? Yeah, get the link up to their shiz.
Hold up.
It's $6 to join, and you can watch it. Or you can wait till Friday. Xterra, that's what it was. Creep down, dude. We are talking about that, SN. He said, why is no one talking about the guy that she was with? We did talk about that.
Yeah. It's like one of the main things. Weird.
I'm trying to think what else did we want to talk about? Did we look at all the photos?
No, you only
that we
put
wanted
like
to look
two
at?
photos, and I put like 30 in there.
I thought they were all the same thing.
No.
I also put a picture in there of like the view from above the water.
Motherfucking G. I see raw cones and something that looks like a knife. What? What is... See the raw cone? Okay, so when I say cones, when I said Jolissa was buying cones, that's a raw cone.
Yeah, I was going to
Right?
ask you what that was if you knew.
Yeah. So they come in cones. They're like, and you just put the weed in them. They're like pre-rolls, but there's nothing in them. They're empty. So you put your weed in there, right? So that's a package of raw cones, and that's probably like either 3 or 5. So I'm guessing that surveillance was a smoke shop. Tell me I'm wrong. The surveillance video of her, I think, was a smoke shop. What is this right here? Hang on, let me get rid of all this shit on the screen. What is that?
Just kind of looked like a knife.
It kind of looks like a knife.
Blade and a handle.
I mean, I can't tell that.
In the name of Jesus, Father God, Lord.
It does kind of, but it's hard to tell because
it's so murky.
Yeah. But it could have been something from like camping, even if it was a knife.
Let me see if it's shown in any of these other pictures that she took. Okay, there's the charger. We looked at that one. We looked at the one where they blurred out where she was in the back. That's really interesting, that one there. I'm seeing if there's any that show. There is. Okay, hold on. Dude, my head is pounding. I haven't had a bite to eat all freaking day.
You need
I
to
dropped the
hardly
purpose link in for you guys to go look.
Okay, let's take a look at this one. This is interesting as well. All right, I'm calming down now. Sorry. I get really passionate, man. I don't like this kind of stuff. No, I am switching pictures, guys. What is that?
That's at the roof, right?
I don't know. You guys can make
upside
ends
down.
of this shit.
Is
Yeah,
that
I
like
can't.
That's
handles?
the handle that you hold
Oh,
when you're
that's
driving.
the edge.
The oh
Yeah.
shit handles. That's
Yeah.
what I call them.
Oh, okay. Got you.
That's
It's the
inside
oh shit
interior.
handles.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can
Jeez.
you tell me what exactly what I'm looking at though?
Yeah, it's the
'Cause
top.
I'm-
The top. Oh,
Now it's the bottom
I like to
it was
twirl
the top.
and twirl and twirl.
of the window.
Yeah.
Okay, is that better?
Uh-huh.
Is that the
Yeah.
top? Okay.
That-
What window?
Do you see that's the one that half rolled down? Do you see how it looks?
Yeah.
Half rolled.
The back.
Oh, okay. The back seat window.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was the deal with the window on the very back, like on the hatch? Was that intact?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only
that one
window
didn't roll down?
broken was the passenger side. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And there was only one rolled half down, and that was on the driver's side. That's the only windows that were broke.
Why do you think a window would be broke?
I don't know, and it was only the passenger side window, and the car landed slightly on the driver's side. So
Yeah. Yeah. It
Remember
was at an
Sammy
angle on the
said
private side.
she sat on the driver's side or on the passenger side?
yeah,
Passenger
Jay,
side,
that's what
yeah.
I said earlier.
Uh-huh.
She made very clear that she said I was driving on the passenger side. That's why I
Mhm.
said
But it
that
would be virtually impossible for her to break that window without one of those tools. We saw that demonstrated.
Yeah.
But it is interesting that
It's just weird that that's the only window that broke and it's not on
I
the side it
know
landed on. That's the only thing I thought was odd.
it's very odd.
Mhm.
No, it's very disturbing.
Unless it was broke before it went in. Who knows?
Oh, here's another good one that you got. Oh my gosh. You got some good views, girlfriend. All right, look at this one. What am I looking at? What is this broken thing? What is that? Is this a tire over here?
No, that's the top of the car.
Oh. I don't know why I can't like grasp this.
It's upside down. There you go.
Okay. So what is this is the oh shit handle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what is this thingy? Is that that can't be a visor, it's too big.
No idea.
So just because I'm stupid, okay? This right here
Mm-hmm.
is like the frame of the car, right?
Yep.
Like this is the top.
Yep.
Okay. And this is the door.
That's the window.
So this is the back window that's halfway down
Yep.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the edge of the window. Okay.
The way
Oops.
top of the silver on the screen, that's the top of the car.
Did it
Yeah.
go away?
No?
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Did you hear me?
So what?
Yeah.
The way top, that's the top. The way left.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
like the where the luggage rack is up here.
Yes.
Right?
Mhm.
That's the very top.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what is this floating?
I was thinking that's the seat belt that goes to the seat from the side of the car, you know?
Oh.
And if it's upside down, it could very well be hanging like that. I don't know though, because I mean, it's not pulled.
I mean,
so.
it's got though like it's got these two things.
Well, it's floating upside down, so we have to look at it that way. Turn it the other
Oh yeah.
because it could be something
Okay.
that's just laying down there.
Okay, now that I've labeled things.
Yes.
Okay.
It's laying on the bottom of the car,
Mm,
like the hood inside.
yeah. Weird. Now that I know how to mark up on these things, now I want to look at all of them.
Yeah, we'll guide you.
Shut up, potatoes. Shut up, potatoes.
Now I found my pen.
Okay. Oh, this is a better picture of the truly handcrafted
I tried to
shiz.
get as best as I could so we
Oh, wow.
And-
It's a fucking knife. It's a fucking, oh my God. Sorry. I don't mean to swear. Holy hell. Oh my God. Wait. Do you see it?
it's a hairbrush.
When
That's a brush.
There's a better
oh shit.
there's a better
Okay, I need
picture
to
of the
stop
hairbrush.
looking at these. I need to stop looking at these. My
So
mind's
this
playing
is
tricks
the
on me.
passenger window that's broke out. So all
Mhm.
this, her cord, the truly. Look at the other
Yeah.
picture, Jay. It's way clearer than this one.
Yeah. The one that
I-
we saw at the beginning.
Yeah, I took one closer up. The one you showed originally.
I'm sorry, I got excited. I was like,
No, it's a hairbrush. It's a black hairbrush.
well, okay. I did show it before.
There's
Mhm.
The brush.
hand.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the same thing. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Look at this though. Your chair said hi to me. Okay, so it says there are human remains.
Yeah.
Do you
her.
see
That's her.
where this is lighter though?
Yeah, it's blurred out.
But look at the color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
See how
that's
much
where she
lighter
is.
that. But what is like this thing?
That's the
See
frame,
the edge?
the window frame.
That's
the very back.
Oh my word. So right here is the body?
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's
Like,
why it's blurred.
wait, hold on. Let me get my markup tool. I just want to make sure I'm seeing this correctly.
Yes, yes, Jay.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
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 Right there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
And
this
the
is
black
the
bit is the outline of the window.
yeah, that's the very tiny window in the back corner. It says viewer discretion when they played it, and they did say they would blur out. So they did blur
Mhm.
that.
This is the window
Yeah.
Yep.
here.
And that's her in the
Mhm.
back trunk, leaning against that little window.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. People are saying, "How can you tell?" But that's what they said.
That's what they said.
Well,
when they
it's
went.
blurred
Yeah.
because they blurred
If you
it.
watch
Mhm.
the
But they
videos
also said it in the video.
you'll see it. They said it in the video. That's why I
Well,
captured it.
Well,
Mhm.
that's why it says there's human remains at the
From
bottom
their video.
Yeah.
because that's what they said at that moment. It's
Yep.
a screen cap.
He
Mhm.
said affirmative. There are human remains.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm. Okay, I want to make sure we looked at all these.
The other thing I thought was crazy is when I seen them in the video after this, and they were pulling her car up onto the tow truck. I could see the tow truck driver staring her steering wheel. So I pray to God he had gloves on because he was totally turning her wheel to get it on the truck.
Mm. Okay, talk me through it.
I don't know why I see double on double, so it's hard for me to tell.
It's
Double on
it's
double.
that driver's side window again with the reflection.
Yes.
It's the same one that we saw earlier
Yeah.
because you can see the little mirror through.
I was just
the
trying
other
to see
side.
if I could tell what that little white piece of paper was or whatever. Because he was really focusing on the driver's side window, I think, to look for remains, and that's when he went towards the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's seen the shoes on the driver's side from the back seat, and that's when he
Shoes?
said, "I
Yeah.
see a pair of shoes," and then he circled around the car and to that back window.
Were the shoes on someone or
I don't
like
I
just
don't know. He just said,
He
"I see a
didn't say
pair of
that.
shoes,"
Yeah.
and then he said, "I'm going to go around to the back. It's in the back," and he went and looked in the back. He tried to swipe the back big window, but he couldn't.
he said that out loud though? I
Yes.
see shoes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Oh my God. I didn't catch that part.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it again in its entirety for sure.
me too.
Mhm. Yeah.
Here's that
Me too.
picture again. There's the raw cones, but I don't see that item anymore that we were trying to decipher.
Yeah, I was just trying to zoom in on that to see what that was.
Yeah, that's the raw
But there's
cones.
a
It's
long thing in there that I wanted you to look at in the picture.
isn't it crazy that didn't like like
Did there?
go out the window. Like it's paper.
Well, if
It's
only one window though was open fully, and that's in the back.
True. It's weird. It's just I never realized that
That's why I was
that's how
surprised
things.
that they busted out both windows to put the rope through to flip the car, because I mean they could have gotten evidence that floated out while they were. I mean, it took how long to get it into the shore.
Oh my God, you aren't kidding. That's why Adventures is so careful.
Yeah, because
and that's why
They
he
never
said
do
in the
that.
video.
Yeah.
He said in the video, go back down, and he said carefully, like whatever he said, like analyze it, like get all of your stuff, but do it very carefully. Move slow.
Even on
he
the
said move
cars that
slow.
are 20 and 30 years old, he tries to keep the windows and stuff intact.
Yeah, they do. They pull it out certain ways so that nothing can fall out, or like if the windows are broken, nothing's going to fall out, or if it looks like the windscreen's going to come out, whatever, then they pull it another way. They don't ever do anything that's going to open the car up. So yeah, they would never smash the windows.
No, and the fact that he was just like move slow and don't disturb anything.
Yeah.
And then here comes Ellie, like just blazing in, like flipping the car over, breaking windows, breaking mirrors. I mean,
they did.
What the hell?
They damaged the dent. They broke the mirror and broke the windows to flip it.
And dented the car because we saw, remember, we saw the dent as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So were they white shoes with a stripe?
No, I don't know what the shoes were.
Yeah,
It
he
didn't,
just said
he
he
didn't
saw
say.
them.
He just said, I see a pair of shoes, and it was.
No, I know,
towards the
but
back
she was
window.
reported missing. I think they said it was white Vans.
Yeah, I don't know.
You told me that, Potato, or were they black
I thought it was
Chucks?
black Vans, but
Black Chucks, I think. Potato, you told me that, I
I
think.
don't think it was me.
I think it was black Vans.
Tennessee. Wait, where'd your comment go? Said that they think that they put this stuff in here to make it look like she was all messed up. Black shoes with a white stripe. Yeah, what is this, Maligator? What were you zooming in on here? What were you looking at? This stuff, this white stuff?
I was just trying to see what it was. Mm-hmm.
This here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was just trying to see if that was airbags, because I was like, God, that's a lot of clutter in the front seat.
It looks really built up, doesn't it?
Yeah. So that's why I was kind of like, that's a lot for being in the front.
Somebody said AWP would have netted the car and
Yeah, so they don't lose anything.
They usually bag it. They usually
wow,
bag
yeah.
and float it up.
Yeah.
I never even thought of that. Yeah, good point. Because that would catch anything that would come out of
Yep.
the windows.
Yeah, they would have floated it up and then lifted it out for sure.
And they watch it constantly as well to see if there's anywhere anything can come out.
In the water while they're lifting, even on them huge green things. I watched all their videos one night. I binged them.
Yeah. I know,
Russian Aloha. Russian Aloha says it looks like a face. I think that's Maligator's face.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because this is the one you took with your tablet. I think it's a reflection.
Oh, probably.
They're like, is that a face?
But the
last chance
one
for justice, there's a face in there.
Well, I took a few
Tell
with my tablet, and then I was like, duh, I'm just going to do the screen grabbing on my Mac so that there wasn't. But that reflection is of his light, not anything in my house, because I didn't have any lights on.
That was funny, your window, though.
Yeah, it was.
Here's a really clear one of the plate.
Mm-hmm. I wanted you to look at that one that has a black, you see magic sticks and they're black and then they have white ends. There was one laying inside there and I was like, what is that?
Like a abracadabra?
Yes.
Magic wand.
Yeah, it is.
I don't see that. I went through every picture you sent.
No, it's in there. Because I zoomed in on it to see it.
All right, let me go back to Slack and check. Make sure I got all of them.
Because it's like a black thing with two little white ends.
Oh, here, I want to show this while I got it pulled up. This is proof that you could see the car. Hang on, let me close out some of these photos I have. I'm getting too much open here.
Maybe a glow stick, but it was kind of long.
They did have glow sticks.
But it was really
She said.
long, and it was black.
Could it have been like some kind of
Brett,
you know,
magic stick. She's making
what?
fun of me. Brett, magic stick Maligator. I love it.
Oh, I know.
Wait,
I almost started singing.
Wait,
he's a magic man.
We're gonna find it because I'm not gonna think people are gonna think I'm crazy. It really looks like a man.
I didn't want to say shit, but I thought the same thing.
Look at him.
Oh, it's what is it? Lady Gaga? Doesn't she have a song called Magic Stick?
I don't listen to
She does. Come on. Really?
No.
Disco stick.
Oh, it's disco
stick. Take a ride on your disco stick. Not your magic
disco stick. You're right. You're right. Disco stick. Hold on. Yeah. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick.
Yeah.
I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Jeez, oh, Pete. Leave it to freaking Potato to know. Here you go. Here you go.
I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick.
Sorry, I have like ADHD. I have to listen to things when I get it in my head.
Yeah.
So now that's out of my system. But let me get rid of
my
that.
magic stick.
Oh, 50 Cent. Hey, Krugs. Wonder Twin. Welcome to my world, baby. You got it. You got it. It's no fun being mature all the time.
Immature.
You sound immature. Right. Okay.
Gosh.
There's like probably 20 other channels live right now talking about the same exact topic. This probably isn't the channel for you.
It's not the one.
Not today, Satin. Not today. All right. So I can't find that picture, Mel.
You were showing the picture of
I
the
just
water
texted
as well.
you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I just texted to you. You better show
Magic
it.
Show the
stick.
water one.
Magic stick got me all
I'm not kidding.
up
And
in
then you're all
arms.
gonna apologize.
Okay,
There you
hang
go.
on. Oh, that's the one that I thought it looked like cigarette butts.
It's so long. Show it. See if everyone
I will.
thinks it looks
Okay,
good.
so you can see the car. So if they had helicopters, you guys, which they said they did,
Mhm.
helicopters and drones.
Yeah, it's right.
If I
Yep.
could play that, our guy in Charlotte County down here, helicopters, drones.
Mhm.
Seriously, you can see it with the naked eye.
Yeah, you can. It's obvious there's something there.
Staff Investigates went back home and went through his footage. He showed his drone footage, and you could see it.
People were picking it out of his drone footage.
Yep.
Like before they knew that it was
Weird.
there, people were saying, "Wait, I can see something like in the water."
Why didn't they see it though? Or did they? And they're just not
Well,
saying.
exactly why.
Doug was saying
Yeah.
that the bottom of the water have a silverish glow to it,
Yeah.
so that could be why they may have missed
You can
it.
see it there though.
Yeah,
Like you can literally see it.
yeah, you can.
Maybe they did see it and they just are kind of, not saying anything yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe the full blast hasn't come yet. Because if they saw it and just kind of clipped out where they talked about it, Ellie is really gonna look bad. But this is the same thing I showed. I circled this. I asked you what this was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh wee.
See,
Ooh, that's not a magic stick.
you
For Christ's
zoom
sake. It's like
in
a
on
piece
mine.
of metal, dude.
Mine looks way bigger on my Mac, so for me it's hard to look at.
That's
that.
what
Does
she
it
said.
really?
Slide it over, but see how long it is.
Alligator, you're full of it tonight.
Look how
Shit.
long. See, look
Slide
how long
it
it is. With two white.
I see
ends.
how long it is. This?
Yeah, look how long it is.
Dude, we just circled this.
Yeah.
No,
Did we not?
No, go. What do you?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
that's
We
the
just
thing.
circled this.
That's the
Yeah,
thing that you
that.
thought was the seatbelt.
Oh.
Yeah, you said it was a seatbelt.
Okay, so this
Yeah.
is a
You-
different view, though.
She answered me.
This is a different view, though, than what you
What?
showed.
So it's
before.
clearer than the one that you
Yeah,
showed
It's a
before.
different.
So
It's a
not
different pick.
seatbelt.
Yeah. No, what is it? It looks like a piece of metal.
It looks like a magic stick.
Let's have some fun this
See,
week.
someone said a pull stick. It does. It looks long with two.
No, it looks to me. Okay, I'm going to show you what I think. All right, check this out. Look. Get rid of this.
It's not cigarette butts.
I'm not talking about that.
Oh,
That's not the same picture
okay.
with the cigarette butts. This right here looks like it goes like this. Wait, hold on. Do you see what I'm saying though? Like these are two squares.
Yes.
And then this is just like a piece of metal, like here.
Yeah.
Like here.
Like a crowbar?
I don't know. And then right here, look. And then right here is another like square.
Like a magic stick.
Like a magic stick.
No, dude, a magic stick is like all one piece, like a pencil.
Oh, it could be a tent pole, I guess. Someone just said that in chat. Honey pie. Because they have those bits on the ends that you attach to each other.
Those bits.
Yeah,
See?
the bits.
These are bits right here.
I wasn't saying it is a magic stick, Brat. I'm saying it looked like one.
Bits.
I can't with you.
Oh,
I know, I'm immature AF, right? But those are the bits. Oops. You get it. There. There's the bit right there. My God, I cannot.
I think that's what it is.
A professional investigator, I am not. So nothing to get mad about here, folks. I'm just a dum-dum with a YouTube channel.
Oh, a selfie stick. Selfie stick. That could be.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's metal to me because it's shiny. You could see it's kind of like, if you look at this square, hang on, let me zoom in and show you what I'm talking about.
No,
We're analyzing like a piece of metal, but seriously.
Yeah, it's like flat.
See, there it is big, okay? But you can kind of see right here. I'm going to make this go away in a second. Look right here and you can kind of see a shadow where it's like a square of metal. Now, let me make it go away. Look on the side. You can see the dimension where it's a square. Like right here is the top part. You can see it's kind of shiny. And then if you look over here, when I get rid of these little markers, you'll see it's like got depth to it. You'll see like a shadow
What
here.
could it be?
I don't know, but let me make this go away. It's almost like it's got two like cube ends. I don't know.
I thought it looked like the window wipers too, but it wouldn't be inside like that.
And I also thought it looked like an antenna, but why would it be on the inside?
Yeah.
Someone else said that in chat.
And why would it be so big at one end?
Mm.
Like an antenna wouldn't.
Yeah.
They don't put antennas on cars
And the
anymore.
rear
They're all
wiper
internal.
blades on the outside, and the car was closed on the back window, so it wouldn't be that.
Mm-mm.
I think it does look like a tent pole.
Could be.
Or it could be something in a package too. You know how like if you buy something,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not being weird, but like, you know, if you buy like a curtain rod, sometimes it's in like packaging with like that at the ends. I don't know. It looks like something with two things at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then like this long, either piece of metal or something in between.
Yeah. It just stood out to me. I didn't know what it was, so I thought.
No, it stood out to me too. Definitely. I mean, that's like one of the only bigger things we can actually see and make out besides the cones, the hairbrush. So we know now that one view, that was the hairbrush that looked like a knife.
Yes.
It was just a different view and it was murky.
Yeah.
You couldn't see it all.
It was hard to,
So-
and it's hard to screenshot when he's blowing bubbles and you have to get it like at the exact right
Oh, for
timing.
sure.
And it's, you know, he's moving. So for me to get what I got, I'm lucky I got what I got.
Mm-hmm.
But I wondered if this was part of something he's seeing at this back window here, because they blurred that white thing out too.
Wait, they blurred what out?
See the little white blob on the corner?
Maybe that's where he saw her trainers, though.
Trainers? Her trainers?
Shoes.
Oh. Oh, but wait. Look at this. Look how bright this is. What is that? And you're right, Mal. This is all blurred. But is it
No,
brighter? Is
Oh,
it brighter because it's closer to the surface?
That's the window going from the front seat out. This is the back
Okay,
one.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
The
This is
left
back
side's blurred.
seat. This is the black back seat. But he blurred out the left side of the car
left.
from over here.
Yeah.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, right here. The white thing. Yes, that you just went over.
Oh, okay. I see it.
That. Yes.
Boy, whoever's YouTube channel this is, she sure is a damn numbskull.
Good thing Gray Hughes isn't in here.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Shaking my head.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, what
I
is
think
that?
might be
It sure does
part of
stand
her.
out.
I think it might be part of her, and I think that's why they blurred it. Because that's to the
Well,
back.
that's when he said that he saw shoes. So,
Shoes.
and that's in the back.
Yes.
And that's the first thing he
Yes.
saw, and then he went around.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's probably what that is.
Oh, dear God.
And I don't know if her phone was in there. I mean, you couldn't see anything in there, guys. It's literally like murky.
Could this thing over here be like part of a frame from the door or something, like from the window breaking?
Maybe. Like the rubber stripping.
Yeah, it doesn't look rubbery.
Someone said maybe a
it wouldn't have
laptop.
those- yeah.
Someone said maybe a laptop laying flat and each end is silver.
It could be the back of a laptop.
Yeah, that's what, someone in chat said that.
That's what my MacBook looks like. Wait, let me look.
Mhm.
It's exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think that's a MacBook charger. I'm going to disagree with you.
Everybody in chat earlier said, yep, we all have the new 3s and we all have the big block.
Are you serious?
When you said that, everyone was putting, yep, the new iPhone
Whatever.
3 has the big block.
Whatever. I have yet to see such.
But I mean, all I've seen is a one.
But wait a minute, Maligator. How is this the hairbrush?
That's
Hold on. No, let me show you. How is this the hairbrush? How is this the hairbrush? Make it make sense.
no, that's not the hairbrush. The hairbrush is
No,
What
the
is
hairbrush
this?
is on the
I don't know
white
what
thing.
that is.
What is this?
I don't know.
It's
Is
hard
there
to tell,
another
it's too
picture? 'Cause
blurry.
I thought the hairbrush was right by the cones, though.
but there was another
Mm-mm.
cone.
The brush was next to the white stuff. Whatever the white thing was, the brush is leaning up against it.
The cords next to the cord, the brush.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see if I can mess with
That
the
looks like
contrast.
a garden
of this. Hold on.
hoe thing.
A garden hoe. No, you got to think that thing's
With the handle
small.
that you
So
scoop, the
those
little handle.
cones, huh?
You know the little hand ones that you scoop? I'm going to see if I have a better picture of that. Hold up.
I'm going to try to change the contrast on it. So let's see. Hang on. I'm going to be playing with this to see what makes me see it best.
Potato, you talk while I look and she looks. Someone said that's
Well-
a fish. It's not a fish.
Well, there were fish in there, though.
Oh, that is a fish.
Yeah, there were fish swimming around in
It
there.
is a fish.
Oh,
my God, it is.
It
Yeah.
is. I just
It's
clicked
a
on my
fish. See
picture.
the
Yep.
see the fins?
Yep. It is.
Mhm.
a fish.
Yeah, I
There were
see it as a
swimming
fish
in
now.
there. Yep.
Oh, I can see its little eye.
Yeah, there were.
Mhm.
Yep, it's a fish.
Yep.
See, that's why we do this, though, you guys. We don't do this to piss people off.
No.
We do this to talk through it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But now you can totally see it's a fish.
Yep.
It's clear as day.
Isn't that
But
crazy
look at
how
you guys.
that works out?
You guys, listen. There is algae.
Yeah.
We need to know in that weather that they were having how long it would take for algae to build up. Because I don't think this was put in at the last minute.
No, I think she was in there since day one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so do I.
Well, I know some people are saying,
Yeah.
they think it was put in later.
No,
Mhm. And that's why they didn't find her, but I don't think so. I think she was in there from the beginning.
When I seen him trying to wipe the windows and you couldn't even wipe it
Yeah.
off, it was definitely down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's definitely been there a
Yeah,
while.
he couldn't even wipe the back window. That's why he went to the side.
Okay. Yeah. I'm glad we ruled out that fish thing because I didn't know. I mean, that could very easily, someone could look at that and go, oh my gosh, there's like a handle.
Yeah,
People are
that's what
like,
it
looks
did
like a
look like.
knife,
Damn
Mhm.
fish.
Yeah.
And it's a fish. Yeah, it's a fish.
Goddamn fish, he said.
Well, and you know what makes me, I'm not even going to say it
Yeah,
out loud.
no. Mm-hmm.
If she was in there that whole
Yeah.
time and there's fish in the car,
Yeah.
it's not good.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's not good at all.
No. Yeah, if you guys really want to see it all up close, the video is way more defying. You just got to watch it in slow-mo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry I can't make it any bigger
No,
than it is.
I mean, and we can only do so much on taking, still images of a moving video.
Yeah, you don't have to go and watch it.
I really highly suggest though that you guys do go over there and join and watch this video because it's very telling, and I would love to everybody to watch it and then see like where you sit on this, because
Yes.
I feel like their initial reactions were on video, and you can't fake like initial reactions when you don't know what you're going to find.
Mm-mm.
And their initial reaction was absolute shock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they really expected to find her in there.
No.
I think they were just kind of doing it to say they covered it because they felt better. That's what they do.
Yeah.
But I think their reactions to that find was telling.
Yeah, and when he first was looking in the front, he was like, I don't see anything. I don't see anybody. And then all of a sudden he was like, there's shoes, and then went around and was like, there's remains. I think he was hoping that there wasn't anybody in the vehicle when he was clearing. I think that's why I focused so much. He focused more on that front driver's window than anything because he was really trying to see if someone was in there. I just watched. Oh my God. Yeah, it's a tearjerker for sure.
This is the screen grab. Well, I didn't even screen grab this. I was watching it on my laptop. And I paused it because I had to stop watching it. And I paused it because he had just come up. And I looked over and I got the chills.
Yeah, he was devastated.
When I saw him, this is when his head poked up out of the water and I didn't even mean to get it. And I was just like, everything on his face says it all. And this dude has seen many of dead people.
And he could barely talk. He just said, call the authorities. Like he was very devastated.
Traumatized. Mm-hmm.
He was. I mean, you could see how his every vein, he was just like trying to hold it back. He was very devastated.
He just found someone's daughter. And then when they had to stand on the shore and like they were all talking, it was so hard to watch because it was so uncomfortable, because you never know, like if you're in their shoes and you break that news, you never know how a family is going to react.
Yeah.
They could have gotten angry and said, you're lying. It's not her. You know what I mean? Like it could have gone so many ways, and they're face to face with this dad and this grandfather who they just told their baby girl is in that car.
And the first thing her dad did was say, thank you, Doug.
Yep.
That was the first word.
When they started asking the questions, that was when it hit me like how many ways this could have went. And I just thought, wow, props to them, man, to be the ones that had to stand there and break that news and answer the questions of what they just saw. Hey, Mark Molina, if you want to come in here with some kind of like conspiracies, don't use a fake picture. Just don't. If you want to be taken seriously, Mark Molina, be yourself. That's why you're a troll. Get rid of them, you guys, please.
Miss Kurt Cobain, I just shared the stream for you to go see.
So I just want everybody to keep that in mind, that it couldn't be easy. And when you see that video where they're face to face, I mean, these guys are face to face with these people at the worst moment of their lives.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any fucking heavier than that.
No.
And for everybody who's running around saying, stuff about them and, oh, they didn't do this and they didn't call this and they didn't call that. Are you fucking kidding me? They stood face to face with her father and her grandfather and had to say that. So really, in all actuality, Ellie failed them at that press conference. And as I watched their press conference, it made me feel like, why aren't they standing there side by side as partners?
Yeah, and I think when he came up with like his face, Jay, and he said something's not right, however he put it, he's like, she's not in the front seat, she's in the back. something ain't right.
Yeah, he knew immediately something's not right.
Yep.
Something ain't right. And he said, and then he took a deep breath and he said, call law enforcement.
Call the authorities. Yep.
I mean, he was deflated in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering why none of the law enforcement officers were hovering over him. And you can't blame the FBI because in these cases, we saw it. They have faith in all of their departments under them. The FBI is the top, right? And Truckee City is the bottom. So they have to have faith in those tiers. They can't be the cleaner uppers all the time.
No.
So they have to have faith in the city cops, the county cops, the state cops. There's 3 tiers under the FBI. Shame on them for not getting this done without the FBI's help, in my opinion.
And properly thanking these guys, no matter if they made them look bad or not.
Mm-hmm.
We all know y'all have the
you.
badges on, right? We see your shiny badges.
Yes.
We see your starched uniforms that they've put on. Go back and watch that press conference with red face. Look at the tall dude from the California Highway Patrol. Freshly starched, dude. He's got seams down each sleeve, down the front. Looks like he just took it out of the dry cleaning package. It is to a T.
Mm-hmm.
So we all know, we see your starch uniforms. We see your badges. These guys do this quietly, respectfully. I mean, let's face it. And yes, Dad and Granddad were very gracious.
Super on the shore. Super.
That's why this whole discrepancy with Mom not being seen, Mom not being around.
Mm-hmm.
There's clearly a divide.
Yeah.
And it carried over into this situation. And that's extremely sad.
Mm-hmm.
Because at a time like that, you would think everything that's going on, whatever the reason is, like if Dad decided, hey, we're not getting guests at the lodge since COVID, I'm losing my ass. I can't keep up with the taxes. We're going to have to sell it. And little Lindsay's mad. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. One can only guess. But the sale of the lodge, the price change while Kiely's missing, all mean something.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what your riff is with your family, when it's something like this, you come together and you be together. Like,
well, you would think so, but you know what? I went through the death of my parents, and my siblings didn't stay together. So it happens.
I mean, right away.
You know, people treat strangers better than they treat family. Yeah, absolutely. I think it happens all the time. People are petty, and they don't put their petty bullshit aside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
For whatever reason.
I thought it was nice, though, that the Petitos all stayed in the house together while they were investigating.
I think that's strange, but that's just me. I think that's weird.
I would do the same.
Ooh-wee, that'll scare somebody.
Yeah, I think that is an unusual situation as well.
It's a little unusual, yeah. I mean, I do, you know, their closeness, that's great. That's a little too close. IMO.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I was in a similar situation where my son's girlfriend was killed and I had to fly to Florida, and my ex-husband and his wife lived in Florida, and I did not stay with them. I didn't hate him, but I didn't stay with them. I had my own place. We had dinner together. They invited us over for barbecue, whatever, but I didn't stay with them. But everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, for me, that would be McNo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really close with my girl's dad, so like they come to our family things. Like I would say,
I think that's wonderful. I think that's wonderful. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But I do think it's weird that they're not speaking, they're not communicating about what is going on at the search site versus, you know, Mom's out at a restaurant.
Agreed.
You know, and they're at the site and she's clueless to what's going on. Then she takes it out on the searchers who did a good thing and, you know, should be the heroes. I mean, I think the anger's misdirected. I don't necessarily know if it's all grief. I think there's other things going on behind the scenes with this family that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't need to know. It's none of our damn business.
No.
But I think there's a lot of dynamics. And I think Kiely's disappearance was kind of a catalyst. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think there was other things going on.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like for the people that keep saying she could have floated back there was no way possible. No way possible.
I think that's why they were so shocked, because they've seen people that have floated into the back before, but she wasn't in the back seat. She was further back.
She was in the hatch.
So that means she would have had to go up and over the seat.
Yeah, and it was only like 8-inch
It's like
gap, so
headrest.
she wouldn't be able to.
I see what you're saying.
Two headrests.
8 inches from the top of the seat
Yeah.
to the ceiling
So
of the
8
car.
inches, the hatch size of the Watts kids. So you
Yeah.
tell me she's gonna fit in that 16-year-old girl through that little opening to get into the back? No.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, you're right. It's not even.
And that's why he was
really
so shocked.
It's not even possible, really.
No.
And it
And that's
being
why
in
straight
neutral-
away he was like, this is like suspicious.
Yes, and being in neutral, another huge red flag, guys. Huge.
What did you say? What was a huge red flag?
Being in neutral.
Yes.
Mhm.
Being in neutral. Yes, she'd have to go around the headrests.
Yeah.
Wait. In those cars, is there a headrest in the back, in the middle, or just on the two sides?
In the back.
No, I'm asking in the back seat. Like,
There's
is there 3 headrests, or is there just 2?
Well, let's look it up online.
Yeah, pull it up. Pull up that
Pull it
car
up.
and see what
Okay.
it looks like on the inside.
Yeah.
Honda CRV 2013, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look.
And put like interior inside or whatever. People are still putting 2s and 3s. They be behind.
Hashtag replay. Oh, okay. It folds down, so it's another one of those. It's going to be up in the air. Okay, hold on. Let me share. Figure out
But it was
what I'm
up.
doing here.
It was up. It wasn't folded down.
Well, wait till you see the picture. Because see the one in the middle, it folds down. So if like no one ever put it up, we don't know if that was up or down. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let me go some more images.
But we don't
here.
even
Oop.
know like what
What?
he's seen in there either, that he was so like, this isn't right. She could have.
Well, I mean, he could have just been shocked that he found a
Could've
16-year-old dead when
Mhm.
the cops said that they had cleared it and they didn't need to search there. I mean,
I thought her
that would be
was a 2000.
shocking enough to really not expect to find anything and then to discover that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, here is a 2013. Okay, there you go. Can you see it? Or did my screen
Can't
not
see the-
switch?
Yeah, I can see that.
Hold on, let me get rid of this mess on the screen. Hang on. See the middle?
Yeah.
Sammy did try to control the narrative, Bex. You're right. She really did. So if this thing had been pushed up, come on now. How would she back there?
It's
But
the
if
one
it
that
was
shows
down,
the
I mean,
roof as well. So you can see
The
like the
what?
gap, the roof
The
on
space.
the inside.
okay, I'm trying to find one that goes that far. Hold on.
Right there, right in the middle. Oh,
Where? Right here?
no. No, it's seats down.
Well, it's not over here on the right. It's not.
No, it was a different
You can one's
picture. You like you didn't click over. I just seen it.
which one? Well, that kind of shows you a little clearance above
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
driver's side seat.
It doesn't look like 8 inches.
I mean, but the middle is lower.
Yeah.
And if the car's upside down, I'm not trying to be gross, but the weight of the body would drop. So it would be on here like, and it could slide through, I guess. But I guess it would depend what position she was in when he saw her. Oh, here's one.
There you go. That's what. Yep.
I don't know. It's iffy with that middle piece.
That's a little
Yeah.
space.
It is a little, like, she'd have to go right in between there. Like,
Mhm.
I think they felt like the odds of that were pretty null.
I think so too.
That was the feeling I got from the video. Let me see if I can find. Oh, here's airbags, Mal, in a 2013 CRV.
Yeah, see, I thought it looked like
Blown out airbags.
to me it looked like white stuff in there, but I don't know. Everyone's saying the airbags weren't deployed, so
Well, nobody knows. Just because they didn't say that, they haven't said everything. There's things they know that they haven't
when
said.
they pulled the car out, did we see airbags?
There you go.
Well, yeah, that's still a tight.
Yeah, it's small.
It's pretty tight.
I mean, for
It
a
is.
six, we got to think she's 16, not an infant.
She was-
going through
Yeah.
this little opening, guys.
She was slight, though. She was really slight.
But still,
It's still really small.
it is.
It really is. But could this middle seat rest? Could that have been all the way down like a console?
I don't know.
Oh, nope. Scratch that. Hold on. Let me see. I think that only comes down like a
Just the
cup
middle.
holder.
Mm.
Hang on. Let me find a better picture here. Yeah. See that?
Yeah.
Only that comes down. It's got like cup holders in it. And then this headrest will flip up or down.
Yes. So it's a tight.
So this whole thing doesn't come down in the middle.
No.
Tell me how she fit through that
no
between those
way.
headrests.
And
I'm going to grab something. I'll be right back.
Glass? No way. No,
Mm. I don't think so.
I don't either.
Especially
either
for them to react in that way.
She OD'd and they pushed her off because they panicked, or there was a fight, or something else bad happened, because I don't think this was an accident. And I just think by the way law enforcement is acting, by the way Adventures with Purpose is acting, I don't think that they would have
Either way they are, yeah.
put that guy on there if they didn't have doubts of foul play. And that's
I think
my
exactly
opinion.
the same. Yeah,
Mm.
there's no mistakes. They're
They
not going to
put him
put
in
something
for-
out that they don't believe in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was put in for a reason.
definitely. Yeah, and I think it's right that his tip probably wasn't picked up, and this is the only way to get them to actually take notice
Mm-hmm.
or to inform everyone of, what's happening.
Okay, well, I'm officially shooketh at this. I never looked at the space. I know I'm a little behind here, but I never. Are you guys there?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I cut you guys off?
No.
Okay, sorry.
We're just listening.
I'm just.
You just.
We want to hear why
I'm.
shook.
I mean,
Well,
she was
because
five
I never
minutes.
looked. I never looked at the back seat before, like this. I just assumed she floated back there.
Yeah, I know. But then people were saying it's a really small gap, so
It's really
And it
small. Like
is.
I don't even know if my like a 3-year-old would fit there.
And she's 5'7".
yeah. So she's not small.
Mm-mm.
And how would she fit through there just so like without getting
To be able
like
to get
stuck?
your whole body through there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
everything was
saying.
in the
Like her
back.
legs aren't in the back seat and she's
No.
like hanging over it. She's fully in.
Yeah.
And would she have had time? Because like, if she was like coherent and like awake, she would have been trying to get out. Like she wouldn't have thought immediately, I got to run to the back. She would have never done that. She would have never thought, I got to climb over all these seats and get in the back. I don't think in a moment of panic, if you're awake and your car goes in the water on accident, you're trying to get out the door, you're trying to fuck with the window, whatever. Right around you, you're I don't feel you'd leave your seat.
But then when you're going in nose first, the air pocket is at the back of the car. So people do end up going into the back of the car because that's where the air is, like as it's going down.
So the car
That's where the air
nose
is.
dives
Yeah,
down?
because
kinda?
the engine's heavier. So it goes down nose
Right.
first and then it flips over.
But
So the air
literally, they
pocket's
said
going to
you
move
have,
all the time.
right, but you only have like a minute
Yeah.
and that air
30
pocket's gone.
yeah,
So
30 seconds
she
to a
would have
minute.
had to think, how many seconds?
30 seconds to a minute was one of them.
30.
But it depends
Okay.
on the car as well, though. Some of them
Okay,
will have
well,
longer.
best case scenario. Let's say a minute and a half.
Mhm.
If she'd had a minute and a half before the whole car was full,
But the windows
do you
got
think
open. That makes a difference.
which it would have, yep,
It
it
would have
would
been
have, it would, yep, it would have filled up quicker. And there would have been a rush of water
Yep.
coming in the back seat. So
Yep.
how did she climb through that rush of water?
Yeah, that's
Tell me.
true. Mhm.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Stop.
very true.
If you have one window open, oh, wait, let's pull up one of Adventure's videos.
Jared said 20, 30
let's-
seconds.
Okay. Oh my God. Wow. I mean, that makes it like,
You wouldn't have time to react.
so what am I looking up? Oh. I wanted to see how quickly don't they have a video where they show
Yeah, it's that one, how to escape a sinking car.
how to
Yeah.
get out of a sinking car?
Uh-huh,
Okay, right
yeah,
here.
that
This
one.
one, yeah.
Overwhelmingly majority.
Okay, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna because they're kind of talking about the school.
Yeah.
But this right here, let's watch this.
Was underwater.
Don't try to open the door. Water pressure makes this extremely difficult to do. And even if you could open the door, this would allow for even more water to come in.
Oh my God, it's coming up under the windshield. Wow, I can feel the pressure.
It's so scary.
All right, I only have a couple more breaths here.
After we
See how fast that
Yeah,
was?
it's so quick. And even like the cold of the water would take your breath away, like. And he said the pressure as well.
Oh my mic! No. Okay. Stay calm. I did not expect it. Let me see if I can open this door. No. Okay.
She didn't climb through that car, you guys. There's no fucking way. There is
Nope.
no way. I'm sorry. Oh,
Not when
my
the water's
God.
coming in through the back. She wouldn't have
I
been
mean,
able
this guy,
to.
this is planned.
Yeah.
He knew he was going to be dropped in the water.
And he couldn't get out.
And it was pitch dark.
Pitch black, 16-year-old girl. Oh, no way. No. Wait, let's watch that again.
Roof side down. I'm gonna try it open with my. Oh my mic! No. Okay. Stay calm. I did not expect it. Let me see if I can open this door. No. Okay. There's a lot to get caught up in this car, and my visibility's about to disappear. Here we go.
The car suddenly drops like a stone. It flips yet again, so it's back upside down. Remember that Adam's not wearing a dive mask, so his vision is even more blurred than this.
Okay, so you can't see more than this.
No.
Or he couldn't. He couldn't. I mean, this is different water. But how would she have even been able to see while the car is flipping over? You're going to be disoriented.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be able to see either because it was nighttime, so it was dark as
Right.
well.
Like,
There
these
was
guys
no
have
light.
light under there.
Yeah, they're
for
doing it in the
her.
daytime
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
dark.
You're so right.
And you would have been so scrambled, you wouldn't have known which way was forward and which way was back.
Nope. It's like one of the guys that was doing it. He couldn't even find where the door handles were or anything because he was so disoriented.
I absolutely had to partake of the onboard air supply. The car's turned over again. All right. My air pocket was changing constantly. And when it finally started to lurch
See, like you said, potato, it moves around.
and go under at the end, it went really,
In the
really,
dark,
really
you can't
fast.
see
I
your
had about
pocket.
10, 15 seconds of warning. You're in this super confined space. You cannot see anything. You lose all your bearings. I mean, I couldn't find handles on the doors.
But Adam only got out with the help of canned air. So the myth that it's next to impossible to escape when the car turns turtle is confirmed.
But this isn't an accident.
We're learning how to survive an emergency from the Indiana State Police.
Here's the headline you must remember. You have to get out of the car before it sinks. That means you likely have under a minute to get out. Speed is the key to saving your life.
The old way of thinking was that the only way to survive was...
See that? That would have been her back driver's window right there.
Yep.
That would have been her window. And you're going to tell me she climbed?
The key to saving your life.
The old way of thinking was that the only way to survive was letting the car fill with water before opening the door.
And then you see the seat folded up. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Are you guys like sick like I am?
Yes.
Because I don't think there's any way she could have gotten back there. And I think Adventures knows that too.
Saving.
Hold on. I'm going to mute it because I want to watch this slower. Look at this shit.
And with those back windows open, like it would have started coming in now from the back as well.
No one here ever said Ryan Upchurch is crazy. We like Ryan.
That would have filled up from the middle of the car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is coming in from the front.
I couldn't even imagine. That's my biggest fear of drowning. Fire.
Yeah,
that
me
would have
too.
come out right in the middle.
Yeah.
So how would that force would have kept her more in the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the force of that water, the force of that water is no joke with one window.
No.
Mm-mm.
That's scary.
And then look how fast that was. And this is in slow-mo.
So scary.
No, she didn't climb back. No way.
No, I don't
Nope.
think so.
Nope. There's just no possible way.
Like if she'd been in the back seat, maybe. But the fact she's right in the very back, I don't think she got there by herself.
I mean, there's so much pressure that you can't even open a door or break a window.
No.
How is she going to get past that pressure and get over that seat and be able to see that that's where the seat ends and she has this little gap? She's not going to be able to see that gap.
Nope.
To
And
find
she wouldn't
it.
know which way's up or which way's down either.
No way. No way.
I mean,
I want to know why the
even if-
passenger seat side
Even
was
if they say
broken.
they seen her car during
The what?
day, it still would have been the same outcome.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I said I
You
want
guys
to know
both said
why
something.
the passenger side is broken, like why the window was broken out, or how, or like when did that happen?
Yeah, because they said it's really difficult,
Yeah.
right? I mean, they show us
Yeah, he tries
how hard.
it. Like
He
has
hits
a
it with
knife.
a rock.
He has a knife as well, and he has this thing that he thought was going to break the window, and it didn't.
So what broke that window?
Exactly.
What'd you say, Maligator?
Maybe when it flipped, it hit a rock. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see any rocks down there, but unless it was broke prior to going in to make it look like an accident, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was really confident in it too,
But
just looking at it.
I'm also curious if this does the trick, because I pounded pretty hard on that window with that blank.
Yeah, watch. He uses the end of this tool.
Looking little tool.
Yeah.
I was really confident in it too,
But
just looking at it.
I'm also curious.
Oh wait, I gotta go back.
It is best to actually pick a corner. Will actually break easier rather than the middle. But
Okay.
it's your tool that doesn't seem to work yet.
If I didn't know the information, I would go for the middle. So
Go for the middle. I mean, that's why we're doing this, is so we can educate people on what works best. So
I was gonna say, so if I didn't have this, my first response would be an elbow, which sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh, I want to see you do
Now
the
that
elbow.
I've seen you guys try to break windows.
You want to come over here and get your side?
Come on, Josh, with your elbow.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, Josh. All right, so you got your fancy little tool, $30. Oh, that's not working either, Josh. Try a corner.
Jeez.
I can't believe that doesn't work.
I know.
It's a sweet looking little tool.
Yeah.
I was really confident in it too,
But
just looking at it.
I'm also curious if this does the trick, because I pounded pretty hard on that window with that blunt force right there.
Oh, I
so
watched you.
If this pops it.
So you just put it against the window. Whoa, Josh.
Dang, man. That was awesome.
So yeah, I mean, he bought this $30 tool thinking he had like something that was going to save him if he was in the moment, and the shit didn't work.
Yeah. Imagine.
And you know what's crazy is that if you had one of those tools and like you didn't survive something like this, no one would ever know.
Nope.
That it didn't work.
Nope.
Oh, maybe they just didn't get their hands on it.
Yeah,
oh my God, that's
exactly.
so freaky.
Always keep a sharp object or window punching tool like the one I'm using in the car.
His only choice was to take the air offered by diver Don. And Don had his own problems.
I reached out towards Don Best, who is upside down in relation to me, and he can't actually get out of his seat. He's, at this point, looking for a knife, which he's got, to cut his seatbelt.
My safety diver was actually pinned in his seatbelt and had to use a knife to actually cut himself free.
And if the car is upside down and your seatbelt is locking you in.
Okay, so seatbelt.
Well, we know she obviously wasn't wearing a seatbelt either way, right?
Yeah.
But I thought there was another reenactment in here on the water that they showed. Maybe I skipped over it.
A
Is it
second
this?
after hitting the water, seatbelts off, then windows down. Within
Well, this
8
is when they
seconds,
got
both
it
front
out
seat
right away.
passengers.
Yeah, this is the...
A second after hitting the water, seatbelts off, then windows down. Within 8 seconds, both front seat passengers are out. Water now rushing in the back seat. Passengers scramble. In some cars like this one, rear window.
That little girl would not be able to fight that.
No, and I think that's
that
why, like
water.
Jared said earlier, he wouldn't have brought up Nick if he didn't think it was something more sinister.
Yeah, even if Nick isn't like... Even if Nick isn't... like, they don't know. They can't verify. They didn't verify Nick's story with the corporate. You know what I'm saying? But it still is shedding light, in my opinion, on what's wrong here.
Scramble.
Look at the force of that water. Do you think that 5'7", 110-pound Kiely could fight that force that is in her back seat, in between her and the hatch? Watch. Watch again. Wait, let's slow it down a little more too, because this happens fast.
Yeah, it's
Look
like
at that.
she was in the back seat.
These grown men. This grown man can barely fight it.
Yeah, she was in the hatch, not the back seat. The hatch.
No, what I'm saying is that water was rushing in.
No, I know.
her
I'm
back
telling
seat.
Chat, like I'm just saying in general, she wasn't just in a back seat. She was in a freaking chat in
Right,
the hatch.
but she would have had to go over this rushing water in her back seat, and these men can hardly. They're grown men.
Yeah,
they can hardly get through it.
Yeah.
Look at this. This would be, picture that front seat to be her back seat.
Yeah.
And her trying to get to the hatch.
Yeah.
Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Mm-mm. Nope. I'm oh wow. Now I see that video they put out makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rewatch it.
I'm gonna rewatch it.
Let's end this live on that note, and let's go rewatch that, and we can go live again tomorrow and talk about this, because I think we're gonna have a lot of changing thoughts, feelings, and we're gonna pick up on things we didn't pick up. And from chat, I think we have a lot of emails, so I'm interested in what everybody's sending and thinking, and I want to watch this again, and then I want us to reconvene tomorrow. If you guys are cool with that.
Yep.
And see where we're at. Because this is mind-blowing. I'm actually shocked.
Yeah, I was as well. When I watched it earlier, I was like, I cannot believe what I'm watching.
Yeah, I mean, I never took into consideration that space in the back.
No.
Yeah, this is really disturbing. I can't imagine what happened to her. Ultra Dark CEO, are you just joining? Because you're a little behind. You might need to be kind of rewind, because we're wrapping this thing up.
Carrie is a new welcome to Roberta in training. That just came up in my.
Oh.
Carrie.
Yeah, I don't see those. Thank you, Carrie.
With the little,
Roberta.
she's a little puppy dog for her profile picture.
Oh, I see her. Carrie, welcome to Roberta. Let me see. Did I miss anything else? Let me try to scroll back. Mike Sanner. Thank you for your super chat. He said hashtag. Oh my God, I'm losing it. Hatchback seats fold down and go back when car flips. Or when hatchback seats fold down and go back when car flip. Oh my God, ASAP Pocky. She could have floated, but she would have had to float through those freaking that little space.
Her entire, like everything, legs, everything.
And let's not forget the car in neutral, guys.
And the car was in neutral. Yep, that's sus. I mean, everything about this has red flags all over it.
Yes.
I guess we'll just wait and see now. This put a fire in someone's behind, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They rattled some cages today.
Thanks, happy girl. She said, check Venmo.
Oh, thanks,
Aw.
happy girl. That's so sweet. I thank you so much.
What's neutral? I'm from the UK. It just means it was like not in gear.
Right. Where you can push it forward or backward.
Yeah, the wheels.
Oh, I want to read her message. She said, Roberta, get some dinner on me. This is an awesome panel. P.S. Check our Long Live Kiely on the Insta. Will do. Long Live Kiely, all one word on Insta. You guys go check that out. Thank you, happy girl. You know I appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, they verified the car was in neutral. Shocking. Everything points to foul play. And I think they got the feeling that LE was going with an accident.
Yeah, I think they were. I really think they were.
I agree.
CEO says, holy monkeypox. I didn't see it, Mike Sanner. Did you? I saw your $2 one earlier. Is that the one? Earlier? I'm like tripping over. I gotta
What
get
did
something to
she
eat.
say it's called? I don't see that.
What?
Long Live Kiely?
She said, P.S. Check our Long Live Kiely on the Insta.
Our Long Live Kiely?
No, it's just Long Live Kiely, all one word.
Weird.
Thank you, Julie. Email me the link, happy girl. Aaron Hicks, I know it. Imagine if they couldn't go out there for some reason and they weren't able to be involved in this search. Where would this be now?
Yeah. I mean, they put other things off so that they could go out there and do it. So
T-Ray said, Jared said they physically didn't check to see if it was in neutral, but they knew because the tires moved when bringing it up.
Correct.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. All right. Thanks, New Zealand. Thanks, everyone. Long live Kiely right there. It's on the screen.
Where?
It's just gone.
I just pinned her.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, Jagger runs it. Oh, it's new, I guess. Brian R. says, Jared said, quote, Nick didn't notice what gear it was in, but he made assumptions that neutral because it rolled in recovery vid. So neutral is not a fact, being that transmission allows wheels roll without torque. I don't know nothing about mechanics. I'm not an auto mechanic, so I don't know. We'll look that up and we'll figure it out. We'll reconvene tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because ain't nothing happen until tomorrow, until then. We ain't missing nothing. But we need to take a break here. This is a lot.
Yes.
And I want to rewatch them. So I'm anxious to do that and go eat. Thank you again, Happy Girl, for dinner. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, members. And everyone else, and especially you, Maligator, and you, Potato, for coming up.
You bet.
And going through this craziness and listen to my rant. And you still talk to me and you still like me. So thank you.
We love you.
Hey, I yell too.
And they have pulled tons of cars out of the water, so they do have some.
Yeah.
They do have some
knowledge,
history
what
under
they're
their belt.
talking
Yeah,
about.
knowledge under their belt. Yep.
Yeah.
And training.
Mhm.
CEO says this show must not end.
It's about to end. It's been live for a long time.
4 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or no.
3 hours.
3:24.
Or no.
Or no.
Or no.
Or no. All right. Well, you guys click that like button. It is a free way to support your favorite creators, and it really does help us. Whether you believe it or not, it really, really does. Wait, Brian R. Yes, I have same type trans as CRV and will roll backwards with torque applied. I don't know what torque is, but okay. Dropping my son off at school has incline, and I have to have my foot on the brake like it's manual. Interesting.
Mhm.
Aw, Aaron Hicks, thank you so much. Were the headlights on? We don't know. I mean, obviously it would have been dead by then, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Whole entire seat
You're
could fold down in mini hatchbacks. They may have already been down, but after she went through, they went back up when car flipped. Oh.
I think he's seen something more sinister in the back with her, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, you gotta really look at their reactions when they
That's why
discover
I
it.
say go watch the video.
Body language says a lot.
Yep.
It really does.
And then we'll reassess another day.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Everyone
we
go
will.
watch.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
All right, guys. This is gonna end abruptly, I believe, because
We won't be
There's no dancing.
out.
we don't have Dance It Out tonight. So, anyways, rest in peace, Kiely.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, we all do care what happened to you. We really do. And you know, I want her family to know that we all care too. We're not trying to make, you know, a circus out of this, but when something doesn't make sense, and there's usually a reason why.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just glad. I'm really glad that law enforcement hasn't said anything definitively yet.
I hope they're doing their
So,
job. I hope they're really figuring
me
it
too.
out.
Yeah.
Me too.
For her
Me too.
sake and her families.
Yeah.
Me
definitely.
too. Yep, for peace. So, all right, you guys. Well, have a great night. Try to get some rest, and we will talk tomorrow.
Yes.
Everybody in
Yeah.
chat, thank you so much. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Bye.
It's weird not dancing it out.
I know.
Okay.